Hello. Turn that music down a little bit. Hello. Greetings, salutations. It's been, what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks? When did I last go live? New Year's, right? New Year's? New Year's sounds about right. Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks. Hi, chat. Let me scroll up and say hi to everybody. Silverlust, hello. Meta Knight, hello. Agilism, Gil, I'm gonna call you Gil. Gil, hello. Martin, hello. Brums, hello. Jacob, hello. My wife, hello. Joshua, hello. Welcome on out, everybody. Dave, what's going on, brother? How are you? Welcome on in, everybody. I'm like jonesing to stream tonight, right? Usually during the week, I will like watch all the league games like on the weekend and stuff. If I'm working or if I'm just like chilling out, I'll have something on in the background. I love Draft League. And I really wanted to watch them this weekend, but I was like, no, we're doing watch party. We're doing a watch party. Cause you know, if I can rip off Shady Penguin for like the first third of my career, right? And then I can rip off A Drive for like the second third. Joey Pokegame's next in line, man. Let me tell you, if I'm gonna rip off anybody, that's what the fuck we're doing here. So I'm super stoked. Gil's a new one. AG is better. AG. Hope I'm saying that right. Should they say hello? I'm super hyped. I hope I get to everybody. So I'm gonna be watching the streams. So pretty much, so if you guys don't know what we're doing here, if you guys have not done this, I am going to be watching my fellow coaches who have uploaded, and we're gonna watch their battles. I'm excited. I've obviously so peeking behind the curtain, the Pokemon Premier League is like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of uploads right now. Like I just played my week 3 game, and you guys just saw my week 1 upload. So I've seen these scores a while ago. I didn't commit them to memory. I looked through it and went, damn, and then went about my life. So I haven't seen how things played out. I would love to watch everybody's. I'm not just going to go through and like pick the winners and grab them. I'm just going to the Pokemon Premier League Discord server, which you can join in the description of this stream. You guys can check it out. I'm just going to go through there, and I'm just scrolling through, finding people's videos, and just kind of going from there, making sure that I don't grab like 2 back-to-back. And if we can, because I really want to highlight like the other coaches that I'm playing with. I really want you guys to go check them out. I want to, make sure that I compliment. I want to learn too. I want to learn how they play so I can kick their ass. But I really want to, make sure that I highlight a lot of the good stuff they're doing. You guys know I love the production quality that I put into my draft. So, and I just want to go take my time to compliment everybody else's stuff too and see how they play and point out what I like. And like I said, showcase. Maybe you guys will find a new favorite. Casey, hello. There's a week 1 playlist on the PPL YouTube if that'll help. That will help, actually. Hold on. Pokemon Premier League. I better have first in search right now. I better. No, the Pokemon Premier League has first in search. There you go. The actual YouTube channel. There we go. Okay. Playlists. PPL Season 2, Week 1. PPL matches. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's loud. That's loud. Okay. All right. Well, some people got like 40. Cherokee's got like a 10-minute video. It's crazy. This is going to be fun. So, like I said, we're going to be going through and watching. I'm going to drop the links to the videos and stuff. I'm going to make sure I subscribe to everybody. I want to make sure that I do that. That's what I want to make sure that I get taken care of first, is that, I subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'll drop the links in the chat as well. So you guys want to go check out these channels for yourself, you certainly can. But like I said, I want to highlight, my thoughts on everybody's content, see what I like, compliment it, showcase it to you guys. And I want to watch some cool battles. So I hope you guys are excited. If you have not yet, if you would do me a favor, please leave a like on the stream. Helps out a ton over here on the back end of stuff. And we got a lot of content. We got a lot of content to go through. So bear with me one moment. Let me change my scene here. So first up is, and I'm going to slaughter all these names. I'm going to slaughter all the team names. The Norwich Skitty and the Cotswold Whimsicots. This is the Dom Fanatic. This is Jack. There's multiple Jacks. Remember that. So let me grab share. Copy. All right. I will drop this in here. If you guys want to go show some love, leave a like, drop a sub, all that fun stuff right there. Please feel free to. Let me kill the music here. And I'm super stoked. Let me make sure. I'm looking over there. Shame on me for not having stream notifications. What's up, Cody? How are you? Yes, Jack is the founder of the Pokemon Premier League. So he is back. He is doing stuff. My main monitor capture is, hold on, let me see if I can do this. And then do this. And then do this. It's a full screen, so I want to make sure that I show the full screen. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, there we go. Obviously, my face cam is over some of it, right? But I want to make sure that we all have a good time. Okay. I don't want to blow anybody's eardrums out. Where's my sound? There we go. Okay. All right. Starting things off. Nice little intro.
How's it going, guys? It is me, the Dom Fanatic. Welcome to my week 1 game of the PPL Season 2. It's quite frankly bizarre that I am here saying this because I retired from Mons about 3 years ago now, and
we got another retiree.
Yet here I am coming back to what I believe to be the best draft league around. Of course, I am rather biased because it was my creation all those years ago. But Jack invited me back to Season 2, as you will have known at this point, because you may have seen my draft analysis, you may have seen my coach interview, you may have seen some other stuff on my draft streams. So, I'm
going to skip ahead.
Looking at the team we're bringing this week, well, first of all, I should probably show you Matt's team. Here on the screen, we've got Matt's draft. I have obviously blurred out the score, because that has been updated before I could take the screenshot. Matt does have the Dark Tornadus, Ferian, Azumarill, Baxcalibur.
So it's Jack versus Matt then. Okay. All right. This is going to be a good one. Bruins Girl, what's going on? How are you?
Jirachi, Sandy Shocks, the Delphox.
This is going to be a crazy matchup.
Terratypes, the Hisuian
Decidueye. I think everybody in the PPL, by the way, has just an insane draft, first off.
The Grass, Electric, Dark Terratypes, Kamala, Quillfish, and Cacturn. Main threats for me, looking at my opponent's draft here, definitely the Azumarill. My team really struggled to deal with that. Initially, if you looked at this last season, Gastrodon would have probably closed down Azumarill pretty well, but it doesn't have a Trailblaze, which means Gastrodon...
Do I have the... I do not. I was like, do I have the quality on? I was about to say, like... no offense, like, if somebody's coming in at, like, a 12-bit rate, like, I wanted to make sure, you know, I wanted to make sure, like, I didn't want to call it out, but I just didn't have the quality turned on. Haley, hello. Thank you for popping in. How are you? Hello. Ellie, hello. How are you? Keeping everything up here.
Azumarill. Baxcalibur is a huge issue for my team. Corviknight is my best answer. When I say best answer,
I wish I had I wish I had both the teams up at the same time. I think it'd be nice.
Here because
supporting my bully respectfully
is really potent against my team.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Regieleki has a really good matchup into a lot of my opponent's draft here, except for Sandy Shocks.
Use the fan doc. You're right. Wait, is the fan doc updated for week 1? It's spoilers then. Is it updated for week 1? Other Jack, how are you? I just got to explaining the dichotomy that there's 2 Jacks in the league.
And that's kind of deterred me from bringing it, as you'll see, or might have seen already. Delphox could potentially be an answer for the Iron Moth, if he decides to run the Assault Fest set.
Okay.
Otherwise,
let's hear
really
the team.
Matchup against Matt this week. Wicked Blow, resistances that Matt has.
Choice Scarf, Urshifu, okay.
Which is weak, obviously, to the fighting moves, as well as U-Turn. Azumarill is the biggest answer to this thing, but I do have a lot of things that can offensively check Azumarill. Otherwise, I think he really struggles.
Urshifu single strike.
Of course, but
That's a wrap it up. I'm in VGC mode.
Sort of nullifies that, and other than Thunder Punch, Wicked Blow is probably my best option to click against Quillfish if it does come. We are running Choice Scarf because the Scarf allows me to outspeed Taunty and the Darkrai. Also allows me to outspeed Delphox, and Wicked Blow is really free to click once Azumarill has gone and once Darkrai has been weakened, which I think is pretty easy to do with the 6 I've got here. Thunder Punch is there for Azumarill. U-Turn is there for momentum. A lot of my Pokemon in this draft have momentum using moves. So if I can bring U-Turn and have space for it on a mon, I probably will bring it because the momentum shift can be huge with an offensive team.
Momentum top tier. Love it.
Stab. I'm fearing potential Colbur Berry on the Jirachi, which means close combats would KO a max HP Jirachi, as well as a Wicked Blow. But but I am kind of thinking it's going to be Colbert on Jirachi, which is why Close Combat is a nice alternative as well. Overall, it's just a really strong stab move, which can do a lot of damage to a lot of Matt's team. Even the Azumarill won't appreciate that.
Yeah, I think this formatted team builder, I think it's...
Excalibur. That's another reason why I have Choice Scarf. It's kind of like a contingency plan.
I think this format of team builder is completely fine, by the way. I know that I go like above and beyond. I think there's nothing wrong with this. This comes out very clean, very straightforward.
I've changed it quite a few times. Running it through kind of like, we'll call it a front office, but you know, a group of friends of mine to kind of establish what the best team would be.
I didn't know Iron Moth got discharged.
And Moth was going to be my end game. But we just shift that
good to know.
Because Toxic Spikes would be really nice, and Moth has got the great potential to actually break Matt's draft, as well as kind of like clean it up. With Scarfed Shifu, that's also got the opportunity to clean up late game. So we did kind of decide to actually let's shift it a bit, let's put a lot more power into it, because I was booster energy, so I could Quark Drive, boost my speed. If you want to do that, means you have to underinvest in special attack. Well, actually, the raw power of Iron Moth was really nice in this, would be really nice in this matchup. So we did change it to have enough speed to outspeed. I think it was Delphox. The rest of my special attack, and then the rest of what I have in bulk to help with any.
No, we're bringing everybody back for Draft League now. It's great.
Cover off each other's kind of like weaknesses and resistances really well. And discharge.
Does everything other than obviously some people not used to watching YouTube videos at 1.5 speed? Does everything sound okay? Do I need to turn it up at all? Turn it up or down? I don't want to ruin the watch party.
For the potential Quillfish, as well as the chance to paralyze anyone who decides to try and switch into this Moth. If I do land a paralysis against anything that switches in, I will most likely outspeed them, so I can then click Sludge Wave, Fiery Dance, or Toxic Spikes, or switch if I really want to. But Moth is going to be huge for me in this game because it's probably the best thing I have on the 6 here for Azumarill. Next up is Tay, the Gardevoir. We are running heavy duty boots. I was initially lefties, but kind of talking to Jack, he convinced me to run heavy duty boots on this. I'm running the trace ability because we do know that my opponent does have the Tornadus, so if I can trace the...
Jack, how many front offices are you in?
Regenerator, that was huge for Gardevoir because it is probably my best answer.
Thank you, Ian. I appreciate it.
Delphox and for Darkrai as well. With Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Thunder Wave, Knockoff. My opponent really struggles to switch into Moonblast, other than with...
If I got knocked off by a Gardevoir, I'd shit myself.
Therefore, I have Shadow Ball in the set. Thunder Wave is another option here to try and slow down the faster mons. So, as I said, this is something that will be coming in on Darkrai, will be coming in on Delphox, will be coming in on the Tornadus. Thunder Wave, if they decide to stay in, or if Matt decides to stay in, it's going to be a huge bonus there. The Bit Yellow Magic helps regardless of what it's on. And then my fourth move is Knockoff. I didn't even realise this thing got Knockoff in the new update. I don't know if many of my opponents will. Knockoff is Knockoff. You know, the main reason you
run it
Weavile is...
He said the thing.
It's really good utility. My opponent switching to this thing is probably going to be the Jirachi, or the Delphox, like I said. Knocking off a potential Colbert Berry, or using up a potential Colbert Berry would be huge. So that's why I was deciding to kind of like run Knockoff on this thing over the potential Wish support. I think that's pretty much the only thing I can really say about Gardevoir. So moving on to Spiky, the Corviknight. We've got Ironhead, Body Press, Roost, and U-Turn. I was kind of forced to bring Corviknight this week because it's the best thing I have for both Azumarill and Baxcalibur.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I love Corviknight.
Baxcalibur. Either of them can set up, and either of them can absolutely delete Corviknight. And that's because I haven't really got anything in my draft that can answer them very well at all.
I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody does.
Body Press is dead.
I think that I'm always a big fan of like really intricate sets, but I also think you need to have like just some staples, right? And I think Corviknight's a great staple. Hence SPL draft.
Because obviously my defense stat is higher than my attack. It'll do neutral damage to the
right? No, I love seeing all the tech.
It's super effective against the Darkrai as well as the Baxcalibur 2. Roost is there, obviously for longevity, and then U-turn is there for some slow U-turn momentum, which could be quite useful this game because if I can then get one of my faster mons in, like Iron Moth or my Scarfed Shifu, then using this as a pivot would be
I just spilled
I already said this
glitch all over myself.
And for the Azumarill is my best answer.
I'm so excited for Draft League.
I mean, it's an answer. If that, it's not really that great of one. That's Corviknight. Next up, I've got Dino Dave, possibly the
Dino Dave. Look at this. Look at this. Fucking Kyurem's back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Oh god, Kyurem's so good. Kyurem is so good. Freeze dry with Power Ice Cream Jacko. Okay.
We are running heavy duty boots. I don't think I can really forego the ability to switch up moves. I really need that because of the Jirachi. If I am faster than Jirachi, an Ice Beam into an Earth Power won't kill, but it'll do a lot of damage. Weakening Jirachi that much will then free up my Cleaver, which you'll see in a minute. But also, if I can kill the Jirachi with an Earth Power...
I'm a really Cleaver stan. I want to see this.
We are running Freeze Dry, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Trick Meteor with heavy duty boots. I didn't really think this week was right for Dragon Dance. After speaking to Matt after the battle,
Dragon Dance. Oh my god.
Dragon Dance with Ice Spirit Scale Shot. But I think Freeze Dry was the main thing that I needed here for the Azumarill. Azumarill,
yeah.
I think AV max HP still takes over half from Freeze Dry from this thing. And Play Rough won't kill him back unless it's heavily offensive.
That's one thing that I really like about Draft League is that he's obviously done a lot of talking about how the Azumarill offensively pressures his team, but also what if his opponent brings like an absolutely specially defensive Azumarill to like counter this Kyurem? It's like, I love it. I love it.
Securum is probably my best answer to
Get my fix
Zero
right
on the
now.
6 I've brought, which is a terrifying thought because it's not really an answer. Draco is just there for pure power to click. You know, it's a stab move off 130 special attack. It's going to hurt. Ice Beam is there for more raw power as well. Once the Jirachi's gone, or the Azumarill. And Earth Power is there for coverage. The EVs are here pretty much enough speed for me to outspeed Excalibur if he is not a DD or Scarf set. Because obviously Draco is going to kill that thing. Free Try might also potentially do a lot of damage as well as Ice Beam. Ice Beam. Cyan Max Special Attack.
Ice Beam.
HP and Defense. Ultimately to help with the Azumarill's play roughs again. But the bulk of this thing is really good. It's what is it? I think it's 130 HP, 95 in each defenses. Not 135, it's 130. It's 125 in HP, sorry. 90 in each defense.
Such a good mon.
So this thing's natural bulk will allow me to live pretty much any hit I want to and get off some massive damage. So, yeah, Kieran's gonna have
Boots are so good on that. I love that set.
Brian, the Cleavor.
Oh, big Cleaver stand.
Brian, the old man, as my partner described him. Combination of Stone Axe and X is a really hurt match draft. But also Stealth Rock's a really nice.
So what I didn't know prior to like getting back into draft, like I knew sharpness was going to be busted, right? Like when we were playing Legends Arceus, I think there were like some form of ability, or maybe there's a data mine that said it. I thought sharpness was like 30%. I did not realize that sharpness was an extra 50%. So when you run this thing with a scarf, you get a scarf and a band. Bruh. Had no idea. And like if you don't have an X Scissor, even an X Scissor resist at that point, coming off this thing's attack stat with a 50% boost. Ooh.
Against his team as well. He's
Daddy.
Got he's got backs, and he's got tornadoes that are weak to it. I can see all three of those coming to this matchup. And if he doesn't
Sharpness is 50. Yep, sharpness is a 1.5 times boost.
His only options for removal are Decidueye and the Kamala. Kamala can't really do a lot of damage to Cleavor because of the rock typing. But also Decidueye doesn't appreciate an X Scissor unless it's fully defensive. We are able to run the adamant.
I think a good brick break anywhere is always good.
If it is Scarfed or a +1. And then the rest of Matt's draft is actually slower than this thing, to the point where I can run adamant over Jolly, which is really nice. I could obviously run Jolly if I wanted to give up some raw power for some more bulk, which could potentially help with the Azumarill. But just to give you guys an example of what adamant lets me do, if it's a max HP Azu, Stone Axe does like 60%. So
gross.
I can't one-shot this thing unless I take some damage and get to like 60-70% health.
Stone Axe, so for those of you guys who don't know, Stone Axe is the signature move of Cleaver that when it hits, it also sets Stealth Rocks as well, which like you just have an auto rock. Oh my god, I want to draft it. Note to self. Next draft league.
Jirachi, which doesn't appreciate X.
Next draft league.
And U-turn can give me the momentum. Brick break is almost kind of.
Or I'm going to draft Smeargle.
Mainly because in case Matt brings screens on something.
Smeargle runs Stone Axe and Ceasel's Edge.
Close combat did much for me.
Hey, what's up, Cage? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
So those are the 6 I decided to bring. Tell me what you think my chances are in this matchup. Hopefully this week 1 game is going to go really well. So I'll see you for that. Just got. I mean, look at the power, right? Look at just the pure power. Urshifu rapid single strike, excuse me. Wasn't that Scarf 2? Oh my god, dual Scarfers between Urshifu single and Cleaver, brother. Got insane special. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun one. And that was it. The other option I had was close combat, but I didn't really think close combat did much for me.
This is gonna be a fun one.
Stone Axe would do already. So those are the 6 I decided to bring. Tell me what you think my chances are in this matchup.
I think high, without knowing Matt's team.
So I'll see you for the battle.
I'm excited.
So we're here for the battle against Matt and the Cotswold Whimsy Cots.
Damn, he's handsome. How'd I get in a league with all these handsome people? Fuck.
Not very confident, which isn't great for a week 1 game.
Oh, I love the face cam. I love the face cam, by the way. I love that.
Coach, he done
Fire.
Gen 8. He's not done bad in Gen 9 so far in Wi-Fi draft. Obviously, this is me coming back, so he's probably one of the worst people I could have faced.
Yeah, so see, look at the date that they played. They played January 3rd. Today is the 23rd. That's why I said it's been really awesome having the PPL be so far ahead to make sure that like all the content's out regularly.
Draft already. But this team's full of so many threats, and I do think that I probably have the worst matchup out of the 2 teams. There's certainly some things on my team, like Shifu, which can cause absolute havoc to his team. But overall, Azumarill, terrifying. Excalibur, terrifying. Not too worried about Tornadoes. This is the 3rd team that I built. In the first 2 I had Regieleki in both of them.
Hisui and Decidueye, okay.
Against this team, when Sandy Shocks is gone and Bax is weakened. The fact that I didn't bring it is quite honestly mind-boggling.
No.
But
I mean, Hisui and Decidueye gets defogged, so like Cleaver.
My Cleaver goes in.
Yeah, I was about to say Cleaver just
as my
goes ape shit in this team.
I can get a nice U-turn off. If it doesn't lead with Rachi, it's incredibly free U-turn. His team doesn't like U-turn.
Yeah.
Matt, of course. I just don't want to get 6-0, basically.
No, 100%. 100%. I think a Scarf U-turn.
Which is a surprise.
Just hit. Cleaver was a good bring this matchup. I'm really curious how he responds to this.
The Iron Moth. So if I can get toxic spikes up, that will really help. It does lead to Decidueye.
Okay.
That's really good. What does X Scissor do? I am adamant. So if I go to Decidueye here, you are Hisuian. Let's assume. Okay, so X Scissor does do 54 to 67. U-turn does 31 to 37. That's if he's defense invested. If he's got no defense, X Scissor does 63 to 75, and this is his defogger. So I feel like
yeah, if he takes out the defogger right out the gate.
I don't want to take Chip and Golden X. That's my best answer for the Zoom Reel. Otherwise, he hasn't got switching at all to X Scissor. So I'm going to click X Scissor. He does stay in, which is great. That does just about half his rookie helmet. And
okay.
So he knows I was scarfed. I've lost the scarf. That's annoying, and I'm also in Aquajet range now. Does he want to stay in and take another X Scissor? He's definitely isn't max defense.
The good thing about I'd say the good thing about, so obviously he enjoyed that speed control on here. The good thing about this team is that knockoff, I don't think, and I might change my mind 20 minutes into this battle, right? I definitely think that was like the best turn of events right now because he still has, so opponent thinking, oh, I knocked off like the scarf, like I'm good, like speed control wise, we're looking good. He still has that Scarf Urshifu in the back as well. So I think that is a great sequence of events, in my opinion.
He could be. If he's max defense, it's a 48.4 to 57.1, so I've got a very good chance to get carry this thing. Whether he'll want to actually stay in, I'm not entirely sure. What does this thing do against my team? Like, it doesn't really check a lot, so I think he might sack it. This does give him a free... I might click Stone Axe here. I think I take any hit he wants to go for. I live triple arrows, unless he crits. Knockoff did... I mean, that's a high roll. I think that's a high roll. He must not really be fully attack invested. Right, okay, so we've got Rocks Up.
There we go.
Okay, so I've got Rocks Up. That's great. That's going to really help with changing down.
Oh,
okay.
He defogged immediately.
I don't know if I outspeed anything.
Ooh.
So I think I'm going to keep clicking Stone Axe until he dies, because I don't outspeed anything now. Bats is faster. Azu can Aquajet me. You don't
so close.
I get my Rocks Up again. He could attack here, but then he won't be able to get rid of... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to click Stone Axe again. I think I'll live the... I will live the Rocky Helmet here, which is nice.
He'll live the Rocky Helmet, but does that thing have any priority?
Shadow Sneak here.
Yeah, I was about to say like Shadow Sneak or something.
Which is annoying. I do have T-Spikes on Moth. And the fact he'll lose his defogger is huge. So
he's keeping it around. Okay. Well, he's going to die to the rocks.
That is Jirachi, because So me and Matt both are start. Okay, so we missed.
Oh no! That was huge. That was huge because when that Decidueye comes back in, he likely died to rocks. I mean, at that lower range, I know he resists with the fighting typing, but still, oh.
Do I value rocks that much?
Oh.
Decidueye in entry. X Scissor would be huge chip on this thing. I'm gonna click X Scissor and see if it outspeeds me or not. Which it does. Okay. So Psychic Noise kills me. That's no problem. So actually, Cleavel's down. So he went 0 and 1, and Rachi is 1 and 0. Oh, sorry, just hit my microphone. 1 and 0. Okay.
I thought that was me hitting my own microphone. I was like, oh.
He's going to have a fairy move. I'm pretty confident he's going to have a fairy move. Wicked Blow doesn't kill if he's cold, but if he is... if I go into Moth. Moth is one of my answers for the... Moth is one of my answers for Azu offensively.
That's true.
If I go
nice sludge wave.
Let's just say your Calm Mind Wish. Let's just say your max. So if he's max HP, Shifu kills. How have I got? 10 seconds.
I don't know if...
50, yeah, so like, I'm going to go Moth.
I was about to say, I don't know if you go Urshifu. I don't think you want to show that it's scarfed. If it is a max speed Jirachi for whatever reason.
Kill Moth. Okay. So he's... Oh, what's that? Something voice. So I could click Fiery Dance here and do some huge damage. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, because this Rachi is annoying. Once the Rachi's weakened, Kyurem kind of goes nuts. I don't know if this thing gets Earth Power. Probably should have checked that first. Okay, so he withdraws, so he's going to Bax, because that could be an issue. No, he goes into Medephic Fox, which is a Gel Fox.
The rocks would have been so great.
Can't sleep me. I don't get a special attack boost, which is a shame. But I can go into my Gardevoir.
I want to see how this Gardevoir does. I want to see how the max special defense Gardevoir does.
Which is scary, because this is my Darkrai answer.
The trainer outfit? I think you probably get it through the DLC somewhere.
This thing could Terra into Firegrass or Fighting. So we'll see what it decides to do. Here's Blaze. I do have knockoff on this thing. So you put Side Shock. That shouldn't do a lot. I don't think, really. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot. And I can't trace Regen, which is really frustrating for me, actually. I could Thunder Wave.
I think Thunder Wave is always the play.
I also have got knockoff. Is he Scarfed? He could very well be Scarfed.
I mean, if the Scarfy switches, I think knockoff is always fine utility.
I think you really get switching. to this. I'm going to click knock. You could Shadow Ball. Well, I could Shadow Ball too. You could Terror. I think I'm going to click T-Wave. See what happens. So he stays in with Flamethrower. That's interesting. My issue here is the Arch just getting so weak, and I need this. Oh, I needed it for the Q-Ramp. So I can. Is he going to switch and save this thing?
Yeah, that you still got to do the end game, the epilogue.
Let's click Shadow Ball. He might go Rachi. I could click Knock. I'm quite glad I did click T-Wave now because I'm not too fast in this thing. Scarf Shifu end game is still going to be quite nice.
I think Shadow Ball's a fine play. I think you're going to get chip on anything.
Getting T-Spikes up would be huge as well. So, okay, that's not going to be a 2K, is it? That AD. Okay, full power. That's nice. Can I get Knock? Do I click Knock here? Does he save this thing? This is his answer to Moth. This is quite clearly his answer to Moth. I'm going to click Knock.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you're not. Yeah, absolutely.
He goes to CGI. Yeah, he stacks the CGI up. Okay.
Oh, we're going to take the Rocky helmet.
Such an amount of HP. Okay, so guard kills the CGI. So we're not going to lose 6-0.
I'm blocking the HP bar. LOL.
T-Spikes up, then T-Spikes is incredibly free. I think the fact that he switched Jirachi out from the Fiery Dance means that he is going to be colder.
There we go.
Okay. So I think if Jirachi comes in here...
There we go.
He's a special Jirachi.
I'll be over here.
Which is kind of what I thought would happen. Okay, so he does go Jirachi here.
How's that? There we go. Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Do I go into... He's going to click... He can't click a Psychic move. He has to click Shadow Ball. He has to click a Steel move. To which...
Here, let me...
I can't...
Is that good? Because I was about to say, I can resize it, but I think this is going to be like best size overall without putting like a layout together.
So Moth could be a switch in here. But so could a slow U-turn on Golden Knight. So I'm gonna save Dark One. Whether that's the right plan or not, I don't know. Probably the wrong play. But we'll get the slow U-turn off here. He got U-turn. Okay, so we don't take much damage from it. But what is he now going to? He might go into Delphox.
I was about to say, I think he might go back into Delphox.
And he is obviously paralyzed. So I think U-turn will have speed. Yeah. So he does go into this. I could U-turn, you know, I have Iron Head, Roost. I can't let this thing take too much damage, so I'm going to put U-turn. He's going to click Fire move, like, free. Actually quite a lot of damage. If I rocks up, then this thing would be way less of an issue. I don't think it's boots.
Yo, Thriller! Oh my god. Thriller, that's incredibly kind. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, man. It's one of the best sportsmanship in draft to a true OG. Hey, thank you so much, man. That is incredibly kind. Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Right. I think that's what I'm going to have to do.
I think it's like... That's the first super chat of the year. Thriller, you got the first super chat of the year. Good on you. Thank you so much.
One of my defensive ones is gone. It's going to be in Blaze range now as well, actually. Full power? Yeah, so Flamethrower kills.
Yeah, Flamethrower kills from Blaze.
So Jirachi backs. I could go into Shifu, U-turn. I could go into...
I think U-turn's fine. I think the U-turn from there is fine, you know?
Fox kills. God.
I think that's probably one of the better plays. Because you're the Delphox paralyzed, you don't give away that you're scarred.
So,
I think you're still keeping it close to your chest.
Not really. I mean, I don't think he has anything that can come in safely to Moth after this. So, gonna just click Sludge Wave. I'm just gonna click Sludge Wave because he hasn't got switch into that whatsoever, and that does kill, which is nice. Okay. So, what the hell is it? Psychic Noise? Is that what it is? Psychic.
First on the wall. Bring back the Wall of Fame. Streams are back. We got to bring it back.
So,
order the sticky notes.
Psychic Noise.
Yep, ma'am.
Does 60.4 to 72%. Fiery Dance to 68.3 to 80. He goes into Robosaur, which is Caliber.
All right. What do we do here?
I switch into this every...
I did not realize how just big of a threat Excalibur was for the longest time. That is on me. That thing's a menace. Yeah, I think he's got to go Corviknight, 100%.
Going to Corviknight.
And you just hope you take +1 ice moves off this thing.
Back and Azu is like nothing is going to be able to check that. If he's DD, then I'm going to be absolutely terrified. He's DD. Okay. Can consider me terrified. Is he going to dice? Maybe.
Oh my god! Why? Why? Someone please tell me. Someone please tell me why. Tell me why. Look how big this bird is. What is going on with this Excalibur? Why? Is it like a tiny mark? Like did he get the team that way? Oh my god. That's That's so. Oh my god. It's like he's fighting a toy Reptar. Oh my god.
If you DD
I don't get it.
again, then shit me,
Is
I
it
guess.
just the camera or is it that small? No, it is that small. Look at it. Look at it. It's like a little. Oh my god.
And if I go into
Oh my
Right.
god.
so Icicle Spirit +1, it's 51 to 61%.
The
My
hidden
pet,
alpha Corviknight
uh,
Legends
Full
Arceus.
Press.
That's
Full Press
facts.
does more.
Oh my god.
He could DD again, which might be a misplay. That could be a misplay. It could also win in the game now and then.
Yeah. If he doesn't.
He's +2. Oh shit, okay. Adamant. Oh, he's weakness policy.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
I
game.
just lose.
That's
I
game.
just lose the game.
Yeah, that's
right,
game.
I just lose. I don't think I can live a hit. He's got Thunderfang and he misses. That's huge. Huge enough? Not sure. So does Thunderfang kill? It doesn't. Please don't power me. Okay, Vax is dead.
That's insane.
I guess.
That's insane. That was one of the worst misses I've ever seen. Oh my god.
That thing was terrifying. I knew DD was going to be an issue. Call the Knight.
Oh my god.
We want to know. So Vax is dead.
I would have physically thrown my Switch. I would have taken it off the dock and thrown it. Oh my god.
Defensive check to Azu is dead. Boo the Pokemon fan. Okay, I think I'm just going to slack this off and click body press. I could click U-turn in case he decides to nasty bot for whatever reason. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, you kill the bird. You kill the bird right there. Oh my god. That's a 5%. That's a 95 accurate move. Oh my god. Yeah,
Every day of the week. He goes Azu. Corviknight is dead. 1-1-1. And Darkrai is 1-0. He could be Chopple.
Yeah, use U-turn.
What's Mac got left? It's 3v3. Hang on, what have I not recorded as dead? Dolphix is dead. So he's got Azu, he's got Darkrai, and he's got Jirachi left. So nothing wants to take a close combat, really. I could click Thunder Punch here.
I think U-turn's fine.
I'll put this in. This is going to be such a close game. It's going to be such a close game. I've only got offensive threats left, and I feel with the momentum, I can kind of win, I hope. He stays in. Absolute mad lad stays in. What's not important to me? I think it's going to be Dino Dave. Kieran on his debut is going to do nothing. Man, I guess it's because Azu's a free switching for him. He gets Focus Blast and misses.
Oh no! Oh no! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ. I think I will live any hit he wants to go for. I think I want to click. Ice Beam. What does Darkrai Dark?
Oh no. Oh no.
And I am here. So Free Strike is 44 to 52 if he's not got any HP. I think he will. Ice Beam does 56 to 67. I'm gonna Ice Beam. He switches. Does he go Azu? No, he goes Rachi. Okay. If I click Earth Power,
especially defensive Rachi, yeah.
Oh,
is that? That's
no.
that was some hair. That was some hair off the chest there.
I think I Earth Power.
Yeah.
Because I think Thunder Punch. I think I'll be okay. I think, unless he's Belly Drum Azu, I think I might be okay. Ice Beam to Rachi, how much does that do? I don't think this thing can kill me. Okay, he has speed, so he's speed invested.
Oh wow.
So I click Earth Power. It might be worth keeping Kieran then. Okay, what is that? Is that Salak? No, he's Citrus. So I think I keep this, because if he then wants to Aqua Jet, I don't know if Aqua Jet would kill. Let's check. Azu, Mario.
This game's crazy.
Aqua Jet +6 to Dino Dave does 42 to 49. So there's going to be a roll. Oh god, that's if he's +6. If he's just Choice Band. If his Choice Band Aqua Jet doesn't even kill me in 2.
Edge of my seat. This was the weak one. This was the first match we opened with, by the way.
Right, it looks like I know I live. So that's fine.
That was a fire read.
Does he go Azu and does he click Aqua Jet on me then?
That was a fire
No,
read.
he's not. He's not Polar. So how much does...
If you click Sludge Wave, I scream.
If this thing takes damage, I think it loses.
You click Sludge Wave, I scream.
Fire dance.
Okay.
If he goes Azu, I think I go Dino Dave. This endgame is so it could go either way. Okay, he stays in.
Okay. I would have lost right there.
That's huge. I wasn't expecting that. I'm a
Special attack boost. So he's got to go on Azu and click Aqua Jet then, right?
If he has.
He's got Darkrai
Joker's
too.
using to swap out them off because I get outsped by Darkrai.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure Darkrai carries like Psychic.
if he locks himself into Aqua Jet, I click Freeze Dry because then I think Thunder Punch endgame will do it for me. So Rachi goes down. And that was best case scenario for me. As is obviously 0-0. QRM is 0-0.
Oh my god.
Shifu is
I can't.
We know Darkrai isn't scuffed. The way he's not going into...
I just also want to compliment Jack really quickly. He is so composed right now, like with everything as it is. Obviously, so I've been in games this past weekend and in other games where like once I guess like hacks happens to me, I think it kind of messes with my mental a little bit because like, do I deserve this win at this point? And I don't think anybody should ever think that. I think it should honestly be like, you own what the game is, right? You own what the game is. You take it as it stands, and the pressure is still on. And even right now, I think he's kept like a very calm and cool head. Like he's acknowledged, like, all right, there was a miss. Like that could have changed some sort of a turn from a game, but he's keeping a very calm composure about it. This whole thing, I really appreciate that, and I admire that.
Darkrai here.
The I would lose sends me. Oh, my ass would have clicked Sludge Wave. Thinking the yeah.
We'll click Sludge Wave. I think that then gives me a free U-turn into U-turn with what's his face.
Yeah, you go Urshifu into Kyurem.
Because then Freeze Dry is free. So I click U-turn. Freeze Dry into... So as long as Azu isn't Belly Drum. But he can't have Aqua Jet. He can't have Aqua Jet. He just can't have Aqua Jet. Like...
You just talk into it.
So he lets me kill this thing with Urshifu. Okay. So Urshifu is 1-0. Darkrai went 2-1.
A guy like me would have clicked Thunder Punch.
On a Zero.
Also would have got a low roll and lost.
He might have just played the biggest bluff game of his life. And this thing is going to be a Belly Drum. Here's into 8. Let's see how much Freeze Dry does here. Freeze Dry, don't click any other button.
Don't click any other button.
If you got Assault Vest, Freeze Dry will do... With just HP with AD, it'll do 46 to 53. If he's not AD... so Freeze Dry connects. That does so much. So you play Rust. Okay, we win. We win. I think we win.
That's crazy.
Kills Kyurem. But Dino Dave put in a hell of a shift there. That chip is enormous.
Oh.
So shout out to Dino Dave. And then I think I just come in and click Thunder Punch. How do I throw this game? Thunder Punch does 48 to 57% to max HP. Max defense takes 37 to 44. Either way, it's my best move. I click Thunder Punch. If he is whack out, no, what's the berry? He's not. We kill Eggy, we take the 1-0.
Damn, good game.
Makes sense.
Rocky Helmet, too.
Shifu is going to be doing chip damage, I think.
Boy, I'm going to say really quickly, the folks in the Pokemon Premier League like their Rocky Helmets. I just want to point that out really quickly. Oh my god, that was a game. That was a game. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was, in fact, a game. I'm going to drop the link for this one more time if you guys want to go subscribe over to Jack. Wow. Wow, that was something. That was one of the games of all time. That was actually a fire opener. That was a super fire opener. Next up, we got Jay Ricky. 362 subs. Get to 363 right now. There you go. Haha. Leave all my stuff here and let me drop the link to this one here. Use this gouging fire set to make it broken. I love it. Okay. So there was the link to Jack's. Here's the one to Jay Ricky's. When we're getting ready to watch with the gouging fire set. Also, if you have not yet left a like on the stream, it goes a long way in helping me out. Please and thanks. All right. All right. Oh my God. I can't get over the exchanges there. That was an insane game. That was a hell of a season opener right there, if I'm being honest. Always love a good 1-0. I think those are my favorite results. I think it's always cool to see like a sweep, like, oh my God, like he did it. But I think like a good back and forth is it's like a dance, man. It's like a dance. I love it.
Welcome to the first week of the PPL, and this week our goal is to prove that Gouging Fire is overpowered. Our first opponent of the season is Killa Boom, coach of the NJ Goldengos. Now me and Danny go way back, and just in this past season of the PPL,
I just had super flashbacks because I just see this shiny Azumarill and it says you lost. I'm like, wait, we just watched the other one where he didn't. Okay, just coincidence.
And just in this past season of the PPL D-League, he actually beat me in a very, very close game. This is the matchup on screen right now, and...
All right, matchup on screen right now. Love a good matchup on screen. Okay. Jay Riggy's team. He's got Gouging Fire. He's got Manaphy. He's got Ting Lu. Slitherwing, Hatterene, Skarmory, Cyclizar, Ninetales, Mismagic. Team looks a little familiar, actually. Victory Bell, Hisuian Sneasel, and... I almost said Hisuian Sneasel, and Ampharos. Okay, nice and Ampharos. Okay. And Kilwa's has Annihilate and Roaring Moon and Metagross. What? We let him draft that. That's crazy. Primarina, Donphan, Thunderous Therian, Dunsparce, Abomasnow, Rotom, Heat, and Muk. Okay. Basic. So I feel like I'm biased to say showing the speed tiers is a nice touch. I do like this. So this is actually a format that you can get from like, there's a draft league prep document that a lot of folks have access to. You like copy it, then save it. So you've got your own, and it pulls all this information into. So it's really a good way to kind of gauge this. So like right now you can see right out the gate, like Cyclizar outspeeds everything on Kila's team, but Roaring Moon outspeeds like about everything. And with Booster Energy is going to outpace everything too. So, I mean, it's nutty. It's nutty. You can see the speed tiers there. Let me make sure I get my 1080p 60 up here. Another member of the Gouging Fire Round 1 Club. Hell yeah. We all get our jackets there. Ricky's content is phenomenal. I'm looking forward to it. At 10, I said when I was looking at the playlist, it was like 10 minutes. Jesus. So I wonder if it's going to be like Vivid's was during last season of the SPL. All right.
In a very, very close game. This is the matchup on screen right now, and on first glance, it might not seem like a great Gouging Fire matchup, considering Primarina resists one stab and is immune to the other one. But let me introduce you to Choice Banded Adamant Gouging Fire in the Sun with Heat Crash. In fact, the only switch in...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said Choice Band in the...
to Heat Crash on the entire team is Roaring Moon, but that dies to a Raging Fury. Not even Terra Water Abomasnow wants to take this thing on. Now, in order to make Gouging Fire as effective as possible in this matchup, of course, we need to bring Ninetales, our Sunsetter, and it will be...
All right. Eject button. Ooh, okay. Okay. I gotta learn the tech for SPL right here. So eject button. Flamethrower, Solar Beam, Will-O-Wisp, and Encore. Okay, so where's his speed at? He's sitting 308. Is that Metagross? I think that's... I could be wrong. I don't feel like that's right. Rotom?
Holding the eject button this week. The ideal scenario is we switch in on Abomasnow, either negate the Aurora Veil due to setting up the sun, or take a hit and switch out into Gouging Fire so it can wreak havoc.
Oh, that's huge. Take a hit with Ninetales after you get your...
Our dedicated lead is Manaphy holding the Custap Berry. Plan is to lead with this thing and just claim as many kills as possible. If Abomasnow comes in on a Tail Glow, we go Ninetales and, well, you know the rest. Next, 3 pieces are support pieces. Rocky Helmet Skarm is here to set up spikes to secure some Okos with Gouging Fire, but with Whirlwind, it's also here to ensure any setup options don't get out of hand. I don't really want to be clicking any offensive move with Skarmory since that allows Annihilate to come in. Speaking of Annihilate, Terra Fairy in this match is holding the Colbur Berry.
That's for Annihilate speed?
It is also here to spin block in front of the Donphan. This Magus is able to go toe-to-toe with Annihilate. We can burn it, take away HP from it with Pain Split, or even hit it super effectively with the Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. Last but not least is our bulky tank, Tinglu, with max Spadef, max attack, and an adamant nature. Weird stat distribution, but...
That's a fire set. Max attack, max... Ooh.
It's here to switch into the Roaring Moon sometimes and just deal damage. If you go on to
that's
a
a
battle
fire
and want to see more
set.
draft league content, make sure you like and subscribe. Without any further ado, let's hop into the game.
Okay, so there's no Abomasnow, which is interesting. My lead is always going to be Manaphy no matter what. He does bring the double electric type, which makes Skarmory a little bit more annoying to use realistically. No Dawn.
I was looking at Kilo's team and I'm like, the double electric type. I just didn't comprehend that Rotom he was an electric type for a moment. That's why I'm the best draft league player ever, by the way.
Fan is cool. The Terra de Dunsparce is a little bit scary, but I feel pretty confident with this. So we're gonna go ahead and lead off with our Custap Era Manaphy and see if we can do things. Good luck, have fun to Danny. Hopefully we're able to start off the season with a nice W. So he's gonna lead off with Toon Mermaid, which is...
I love the quality.
It's Primarina, which I think is...
I love the like game quality.
Fine to for me, I guess, for the most...
Is he playing on an emulator?
The majority of it.
That's
fine.
fire.
I think my play is to always just like Tail Glow turn 1.
I feel like it looks really good for some reason.
He probably has something up in his sleeve, if I had to guess.
Maybe it's some post-production like sharpening and whatnot, like color correction, but I think this is like insane game quality.
We'll see what he clicks here. He's just gonna go straight for the Moonblast. Okay. Is that specs damage? So that doesn't seem to be modest full specs, but it does seem to be like pretty offensive. So we're just gonna go for Alluring Voice. Yeah, that seems to be like max HP. He's just gonna go for another Moonblast. This will probably take us out, which is fine because the Primarina is now at less than 50%, and it's specs, I think. So it's realistically not going to be able to deal too
yeah,
well
it looks super
with my,
crisp.
Gouging Fire now. So we are just going to go out into our Ninetales. the damage there, he needs to be specs. Maybe he's like timid specs or something, because that did like 53%. But the truth is, he doesn't realistically have.
I'm messaging him right now on Discord.
I wish I had the baton pass instead of Will-O-Wisp in this situation, because I do see it very possible he just goes straight out into his Rotom Heat. With that in mind, I do kind of just want to go out into our Tinglu. Either that, or we just pull a double straight into our Gouging Fire. So I think we're gonna do that. I like that play. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna pull the double. Maybe his plan is just to stay in and just click Moonblast. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Yeah, he is going to withdraw. Okay, so do we catch the Rotom Heat here? Pop Smoke. That does sound like the Rotom Heat. And in fact, it is the Rotom Heat. Okay, perfect. I realistically don't have any reason not to.
I need to see how much damage this does for scientific purposes. Here's a Choice Banded Gouging Fire with Photosynthesis Boost in the Sun. Same exact, I mean, obviously different spread, but same exact set that I brought week 1 against Chimpact. Very excited to see how much this Heat Crash in the Sun does to a Rotom Heat.
The Rotom Heat here. Pop Smoke. That does sound like the Rotom Heat. And in fact, it is the Rotom Heat. Okay, perfect. I realistically don't have any reason not to just go ahead and click Heat Crash, so that's what we're going to do. Just going to go straight for the Heat Crash, and we'll see how much this is going to do. It does around 75%.
Oh my god. What?
Good. Okay, he's now going to go for the Reflect. So he does have screens on this thing. I did see that in mocks. Could just Volt Switch. He could just go straight out into the Roaring Moon as well, because that thing is what takes this Heat Crash the best. I feel okay with just clicking another Heat Crash, to be honest. So he's just going to sack this thing off. Okay, and we're just going to go for the Heat Crash. Okay, that is good.
Oh my god.
So here comes the Roaring Moon, and I think this is just where I go straight out into my Skarmory. He's going to get the Photosynthesis and attack. I'd imagine it's actually speed. Huh, that is interesting. Yeah, we're just going to go Skarmory.
That damage was gross.
Out into Thundurus, probably. Toon Mermaid. Now he's going to go back out into this thing. But you know what? That's actually okay with me. Do I want to take this opportunity to get up spikes? I think I might want that. This thing could potentially have Weather Ball, and it is something that I would like to scout for. I want to scout for like the Weather Ball, or I want to scout for what this thing wants to do to me, to be honest, because I was caught off guard by Weather Ball in mocks, and that absolutely rocked my shit, so I don't want that. So we're just going to go into Ninetales. We'll make the pivot. We'll pop out
Weather Ball Primarina? That's fire.
Eject button. Yeah, he does have the Weather Ball, like I expected.
In
Shout
the
out
Sun,
to Bruno
yeah.
for bringing that in a mock, so that I could see it. Shout out to him. But we're going to get our Eject button now, and I feel like we can just go out into Gouging Fire, and we can just basically claim another kill. Oh, that's unfortunate. The Sun ran out right now. It seems to me like he is specs for sure. I feel kind of like he's definitely switching, right? But what does he switch out into? I don't know. Heat Crash just seems like a free click, so we're clicking that again. I did think for a second to click Scale Shot, because there's no way he was staying in on me. We'll see. So he is going to go out into the Dunsparce. Okay, let's see how much this Heat Crash is going to do. Okay, not a lot. So this seems to be physically defensive. Oh no, the Reflect was up. Duh. I kind of just want to go for a Heat Crash again and just see what this
I mean,
wants to do. He's probably going to Terra into something. Oh, he's not going to Terra. Okay, how much is this going to do? This is just going to pick up the KO. Is that a crit? Not a crit. Okay, perfect. So Gouging Fire is low-key putting in work, which is something that I love to see. All right, out comes the Roaring Moon again, which is the scary thing. But we always go out into Skarmory. If he wants to U-turn, that's fine. He'll take Rocky Hump Chip. If he decides to just pull a hard switch out into Thundurus, we do have our Tinglu ready to go. So, okay, so he's not going to switch out. All right, do we see a Dragon Dance or something?
We should have banned this dude.
Just like a knockoff. Do we see a U-turn? He's going to go for a Scale Shot. Okay. Is this loaded dice? Is this loaded dice? Does seem to be loaded dice. He's most definitely going to switch out here, because I don't think there's any one move this thing can really click to kill me. With that in mind, I do feel like getting up a spike.
Fun fact, confirmed. This is on a switch.
Right, because I'm not crazy. Like, I'm max Fizz Def. There's nothing this Roaring Moon is going to be able to do to me. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and click spikes. Even if he's like Fire Blast. Okay, he's just going to go for Protect. Okay, I'll take that. I'll get my spike up. I will get my spike up. I might even just get another one. I'm tempted to go for a Body Press, but I don't think there's much of a point in doing so. It's either Spikes or Whirlwind, to be honest. Another Layer of Spike Sands seems really, really good right
Fire
now. So
Stab of the future for you? Absolutely it is.
Okay, this thing's going to come back out, and we'll get up another Spike. Okay, now this is probably the point where I might have to sack. I might have to sack something, and that something is probably going to be the Ninetales, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do, because I need everything else in order to win this game. I think
2 layers of spikes up. I think he just wins.
Be able to take a hit or two from this thing, so he's just going to go for Surf. We should be able to live this because the Sun is up. We don't live it. Okay. I think that's mostly fine. It just means we can drop in Gouging Fire. I think that's the play. Yeah. I might just even click Raging Fury, because Flare Blitz then means I'm in range to be revenged by the Roaring Moon. Heat Crash means it's not going to do jack shit. I feel like Raging Fury might be the click here. I'm just going to go for Raging Fury. I'm going to go for it. In the Sun, it should basically OHKO anything, and the Roaring Moon has a 25% chance to OHKO me if it gets all 5 Scale Shots. So I'll take those chances. I will take those chances. All right, here comes the
oh my god.
You take 2 Layer of Spikes, which means you should die. This is upping your speed, which means you will not kill me, and I think I will kill you. Okay, here comes the Scale Shot. Ooh, he's gonna miss. That sucks. Ooh. Yo, Danny, I'm so sorry. That actually does really, really suck. The Scale Shot. Like I said, I have a 75% chance to live that. It's more so the fact that whatever comes in now will probably just not live, I think. Well, we got a 3-turn Raging Fury, so it's not like I can even do anything about it anyway. So we're just gonna go for it. Depending on the set, this thing might actually die. If he's just max HP and he doesn't go for a bulk up, or if he's like slower than me, he will die. He's just gonna go straight for the Rage Fist. Is he Scarfed? That does nothing. Does Raging Fury just pick up the KO? It does just pick up the KO.
Oh my god.
My freaking god, Gouging Fire
might be overpowered. It actually might be overpowered. It might actually be overpowered. It might be greedy, but I just want to stay in and click Raging Fury. He's going to Focus Blast. I should live this easily. 344 down to 193. I think I can live another one, but not if I hit myself with Confusion. Come on, Gouging Fire. Come on, come on, come on, come on. He hits it. Oh my god, did Gouging Fire pick up all 6 kills? Is Gouging Fire
my god.
overpowered? Is it overpowered? Is it?
J. Ricky might be the GOAT.
Speechless, guys. This game went better than I could ever.
J. Ricky might be the GOAT. Did you see that? Did you see that? There he is. No, J. Ricky, we were talking about. I was looking at it like whatever you do in post production, fire. I was like, I thought it was like a smooth emulator filter. Like I was like, there's no way a Switch looks like that. Oh my god, that's fire. Wow. I can't believe that. Taking this in and manifesting this for his other league. That's facts. That's facts. No joke. So I remember having this conversation. I remember having this conversation with Jay Ricky back when I saw the results, and I was like, how did you pull that off? And he's like, I just tossed a band on it. Like, I didn't need to set up. I just clicked moves. Oh my god, that was insane. Oh my god, that was insane. That gives me all the hope that I need for the rest of my SPL season right there. Oh my god, that's fire. Guys, I'm going to drop the link one more time over to J. Ricky's channel. Go show some love, please. That was fantastic to watch. Fantastic quality as well. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan of Gouging Fire as well. Next up in our... we have Mounta. I hope I'm saying that right. Mounta? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm big fan of the intro already. Quality intro pending. Oh my god. Oh my god. May the Gouging Fire be with you. Thank you. Mount A, thank you. Love the intro.
Guys, welcome to PPL.
Hold on. Can we just appreciate that one more time? As somebody who, this reminds me of the CBAD at Gaming outro where it was, or no, it reminds me of the CBAD at Gaming intro. Let me find that real quick. That's what this reminds me of. Where do we got it? A CBAD production. Yeah, this reminds me of the CBAD at Gaming intro. Fire YouTube channel, by the way. This is my intro for the Variety Gaming channel. Production. CBAD production. I pulled up OBS and just screen recorded me drawing this in Photoshop. Oh my god, but his looks way better than mine, obviously. Like there's like, I feel like there's actual animation here, like fire. Absolutely.
Guys, welcome to PPL Season 2, Week 1.
So see, here's what I was talking about with the document, how you do have some folks that like use this and you can see those speed tiers. So let's take a minute. I want to the smiley face sells it, thank you. I want to take a minute. Let's take a look over the matchup really quickly. So Mounte has Spectrier, Sneasler, and Chew. We really just let some fucking busted teams come in here. Ursaluna, Rillaboom, Blastoise. We really just let some, didn't we? We just let it happen. Wow, I really like this team. I really hope I don't have to play this team. Wow. Okay. Against Sand. Ooh. Okay. Oh, my mic just fell. Okay.
Where I go up against Lars in the Borussia Dortmund. I know, it's been a while since I've made a battle video at least. I've probably uploaded
I love this suit, by the way. Watch this before going to bed. Goated. Cracked. Love it.
By now. But, yeah, if you skip that, I guess I'll do a brief little re-intro here. So, yeah, I haven't made a freaking video in a few months. I've been playing Pokemon. I was in a Showdown League, actually, in a tournament that
I should wear a suit for my recordings.
It was like a team tour, and focused on that for a while. And then that ended, but I still wasn't in any Wi-Fi leagues because we had to wait for DLC to finish stuff, so. Billy stuff, so, you know, not trying to steal his clout here. Billy's just a fine mon, you know, nothing to argue about there. So,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Squawkabilly.
Facing off against Lars, like I mentioned. He was actually my opponent in week 1 of season 1. And we played each other twice now. The first time was in the Champions Gallery League in grade 8, Gen 8. Alright, first mon is Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu gets totally walled by Tyranitar.
Ooh.
It does a little better maybe against Porygon, but not much better.
Hold on. I would have never like obviously signature move, right? Also, can we talk about the fact that the Pokemon card breakdown for this, by the way? Can we talk about this? Love this. Love this. Love this. Love Ruination on the Chi-Yu. Never would have thought that.
But I do expect Tyranitar to be the initial switch in, even if Porygon's fine. Basically, the idea is to get you in on something that threatens, which is quite a few of his guys, and just overheat the first turn for the momentum, pretty much, and switch into Ursaring. Whether he brings in Tyranitar or Porygon, neither of them are going to want to face Ursaring, and then I should be able to get a free hit with that guy. Ursaring is incredibly dangerous. It's probably my most potent, at least like at first, offensive mon in this game, since Chi-Yu has a hard time with the aforementioned mons.
Yeah, Chi-Yu's good.
Next
I like
mon
that.
is Mesprit. Like I mentioned earlier, this is going to be Terra Steel. It's also my rocker. This mon's amazing.
Oh my god, look at that.
He does
Look at that. Look at that spread. Look at that spread. That's fire. An undefeated season of YCL. Trading cards as team builder slides. No, it looks so nice. I love that. I love the spread on
he
this
doesn't bring
thing.
Volcarona and Hawlucha. But he's probably going to bring one of those. If he doesn't bring both, if he doesn't bring either of those,
I think
guys,
Drain Punch and Knockoff are
then
necessary.
this mon seriously can check most of his team once I Terra.
Oh,
and it's
Terra
pretty good
Steel.
against Hawlucha if I don't Terra. Volcarona is a threat no matter what, so I have to watch out for that. But yeah, Drain Punch, Knockoff, Psychic
Yeah,
Noise is nice
Volcarona
for
handles this
Elemental
regardless of
Wish,
Terra type.
blocks that. It is mainly just a way to hit Wheezing as well. And yeah, kind of my defensive backbone in this game. We have Juan, the Spectre. Nothing fancy here. Well, kind of fancy, I guess. It's like max defense. And then just enough special attack for 2 KOing Excadrill or max HP Hawlucha. It's designed to
I like that.
potentially set up in 1v1 a Porygon. Basically, get to +6/+6. Once I hit +4/+4, Draining Kiss, Recovery plus lefties will actually outdamage any analytic Shadow Balls he might be throwing at me.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, if I get to +4/+4 before he kills me, then we're looking good. So I'm going to try and burn
I
this guy
like
immediately,
that
just
set a
chip,
lot.
force him
I
to
like that
recover
spread quite a bit.
eventually. Yeah, we'll see if I can do it. Might not try and 1v1 him immediately. Might just burn him and get out. But yeah, we'll see what happens. This one looks pretty good though. Next is Blastoise, Cash Money. One of my
Cash.
MVPs of previous.
Cash money. Bruh, he's bringing Shell Smash Stoice. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Draft League teams. But he gets Wave Crash now, which
Wave
is awesome.
Crash.
And Shell
Okay.
Smash with enough speed for Scarf Latios, enough attack to Oko Latios, and then the defenses, what was I thinking there? Oh yeah, the bulk. So it was to potentially take a +1 Giga Drain after Rocks from Volcarona, or a Life Orb Adamant high horsepower after Rocks and Sand Chip from Excadrill. I don't think I completely 100% eat both those hits, but I had to find a balance between them while balancing.
Oh, you
the
got to
other
find a
beats,
balance
so I have
there.
a very good chance of losing both hits though. White Orb's kind of nice because he has, I can set up on Knockoff Tyranitar, lessen the damage there, or Poltergeist Houndstone, have it do nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, so White Orb's pretty good. And Dancy, this mon,
Okay.
Addison came up with the set actually. Shout out to Addy. I think our initial idea was to
Ooh. Weakness, policy, trick room, iron defense, body press, power gem. Oh my god. That's gross. That's gross, but I like it. So you got power gem obviously for Latios, body press for Excadrill, power gem for Wheezing, body press for Porygon Tyranitar, either for Electivire, power gem for Bramblegas, Volcarona, Hawlucha, Houndstone. I like this set. I like this. Hey, what's up, West V? How you doing?
try and force Porygon to Terra, which is one of his Terra captains. Forgot to mention that. But it has Terra Fairy as an option. So if I get under Trick Room with a weakness policy and an iron defense, which is not crazy ask, he might be feeling desperate and Terra Fairy.
Yeah,
trying
no,
to get
it's
the
super
Fly
baller,
Breath damage.
Jed. Super
'Cause he has
baller.
a lot of guys that are weak to fighting, at least the guys he wants to bring, I think. Yeah, even if that scenario doesn't play out, this mon is pretty good, especially with a few boosts, and it's my main check to Volcarona. Oh, and the EVs, the defense lets me live. I can take a Life Orb Iron Head after Rocks, assuming I Iron Defense first. So if I Trick Room as Drill comes in and Iron Defense, I can take that.
Okay.
I also just take a raw Life Orb High Horsepower if I don't have any defense boosts. And this, but
Oh, that's
that's
fire.
very close, 100% of the time, I'll take 2 Timid Giga Drains from Volcarona after switching in on Stealth Rock. And then Ursaluna, this mon I had to do Swords Dance.
Okay.
He's already really strong, but The guy needs
Just
some
run a
things
little
because
bit
he
more.
does have the potential of bringing neutralizing gas wheezing. Now, Facade still really hurts wheezing because that's the way Facade and Burns work.
Yeah.
Regardless of guts.
I like that.
But it lessens the damage. So I need to Swords Dance. And I still OHKO everything. So I OHKO wheezing if neutralizing gas is up, if I'm at +2. And then +2 just murders everything else. So yeah, Ramble Gast. If I get a little chip on that guy, Crunch can actually OHKO, even if he's like max defense. So getting rocks might be a priority for me if I see Ramble Gast.
That's got like an insane attack stat too. Isn't it
I
like
do have a few
130?
notes going into this game that I need to remember because I'm so bad at this kind of shit. I wrote them out. Some things for me to watch. I need to watch the sand turns, see if Smooth Rock is a thing, or just like watch for Tyranitar's item in general, because that would tell me, it would tip me off that extra drill might be Sand Rush, which is important for me to know. Another thing is I just gotta look when drill comes in for Sand Rush. Every time I play drill, I forget to check, and it's cost me a game before where I thought it was Moldbreaker, but it was Sand Rush, or vice versa. I don't remember. Very important though for my Mesprit for me to know. If
Oh
he's
yeah,
Moldbreaker,
100%.
Mesprit doesn't check it.
Because if he's Moldbreaker, he just goes right through the levitate.
All right, we're searching for Lars here. Shoot him a GLHF.
Oh, I'm excited. Did I not? I don't think I did. I was thinking about it as it was going on. I did not subscribe and like and drop the link. Let me drop the link here real quick. You guys want to go subscribe to Mount A? Do it up. Do it up.
We got him.
We got him.
Who does he have?
100th like fire. I win
Okay,
the next
Impressive
100
Bramble.
matches.
Cool. Okay, nothing unexpected here.
Sand.exe. Okay.
Actually, this is great. No Volcarona, no Halusha. It's pretty terrific. So yeah, Mesprit is my lead. I could lead Chiyu, but if he leads Tyranitar, it's tough for me. So Mesprit's pretty good against everything. Worst case would probably be Bramble
Just look at the
Gast.
team. just look at the team. You got Eject Pack Chiyu. I love this. White Herb Blastoise, Weakness Policy Dancy, Flame Orb Ursaluna. Oh, love it. Love it.
But Chiyu can switch in
I don't
Bramble
know.
Gast pretty easily.
So as somebody who has previously used sand, like Latios on sand. Oh my god, I want to say Mount A has this. Off preview. Like Shell Smash Blastoise, you get some chip off on P2. Shell Smash Blastoise looks sick. Maybe you force a switch on like Tyranitar, Excadrill maybe.
So, let's see. How do I win? I basically need like 50% on Porygon, and I need Bramble Gast also fairly weakened. This is for Blastoise to win, I mean. Yeah. Max HP, max defense, Bramble Gast takes 72 from Crunch if I'm at +2. Okay. Unfortunate.
Dead Tro to LOL.
I could just get rocks, and then I get my Terra right away, which could be helpful for later.
I definitely
go
think it's a
Chiyu
little
after.
pressured. I'm turning it down just a little bit. I feel like a background
I don't
music's a
mind
little
doing
loud.
that. If I knock off, that's not great. Because if I go hard Chiyu after and he strength saps,
Big
it triggers
mood.
my eject pack, which I don't want. So I think for the sake of getting my Terra off, I'm just going to set up rocks.
Yeah, I think that's a fair play. You got to be careful with your spin blocker there, though, but you know.
He probably just spikes, yeah. That's okay.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean,
Then this should give me a pretty free entry into Chiyu.
I was going to say, I mean, Blastoise could spin, but that's not the case here.
I'd be shocked if he went for Strength Sap here. I think he either spins, or maybe goes for like Poltergeist,
You can go for another spike, too.
or maybe he swaps. I don't know. He doesn't have a good swap into this though. Bramble Gast
I mean,
is actually the best answer to this mon, I think, on his team. Yeah, because everyone else gets knocked or drain punched, or Weezing gets psychic noisy guy. Schnauzer. Okay. Well, this is good. That's a bit of a risky
Ooh,
switch,
okay.
but maybe this is a defogger. If I miss overheat and he defogs, I also get swapped out because my...
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay, yeah, this should be T-Tar or Porygon. Okay, good. So rocks stay up. He has Sandstream. Overheat hits. Everything's going great. That's a decent chunk. Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
to
I
put
mean,
my,
that's chip.
health bar up. Oh god. Did we freeze this? Come on, guys. Oh, no problem. Alright, I wasn't really looking there. But no problem. Ursaluna time. And actually, now that I do have rocks up, unless he's Colbur. So he's lefties. Okay, not Smooth Rock. noted.
Okay.
All right. I don't really need to calculate AV or anything. I think that's actually that did a lot. So he might be very offensive. I don't think he stays in. Right? You've got two pretty good answers. Oh, Wheezing also was not neutralizing gas. So I could knock him out here with Facade.
That is true.
I think SD covers both. But I have enough, all my extra EVs are in defense, so that I can take a Power Whip or crit Seed Bomb from the other guy. So yeah, going for Crunch there would have been a bit
Yeah, and we
too
saw he's
risky.
not neutralizing gas, so this is going to hurt.
So yeah, even if he was neutralizing gas here, he'd be super dead. Now, naturally this guy's faster than me, I think.
Yeah, I was about
But
to
I
say,
got a
we
good
saw
amount
the
of
sand
speed.
go before the burn.
For everything up to Houndstone. So I probably outspeed this. But either way, you can't kill me.
Well, no, it would have been one then the other.
And then it's going to be a matter of seeing... Okay. Yeah, he might try and, like, dance around me a bit. I guess that's totally possible. I should still take Power Whip. Especially if he's defensive.
Oh.
He could go right back into fucking Wheezing and take nothing from Crunch, right? Ice Punch would, he probably goes right back into Wheezing here.
You Facade on the Ghost
But he also
type?
might just take the damage, because he is faster than me. And then he can finish me with something else. So I think I just Crunch. Ah, this is classic Lars. Alright. That's okay. Honestly, these are the guys I need to weaken for Blastoise.
Yeah, plus with the Rock Chip, too. I mean, that's helping
So
out
I
a
can just
ton.
Crunch again here. That was enough damage. Unfortunately, though, he's definitely got me in, like, non-boosting item Latios range now. Or probably even Extra Drill. But that's okay. Oh, I gotta double check these. No, he was leftovers on Tyranitar. Alright, so we at least get Wheezing. And
Ursaluna's doing its
honestly,
job, though. That's what you want it to do. You want it to start breaking
other guy
down
with
early
the 2
game.
layers of spikes plus the 1 turn of sand. He's in Blastoise Crunch range. Unless he's Colbert, which is possible. Okay, Weezing's down. Ursaring's doing his job.
All right.
And I can even save him.
Yeah.
What are we at? Because Ursaring is a pretty good Porygon switch in. Like if I have Spectrier in, he's probably gonna want to go for like Discharge, Shadow Ball, Thunder Wave, something like that.
That's not
So there's
bad.
a solid
I
chance I
mean,
can bring this guy in on Porygon and take no damage. Right? What am I at? 119? Oops. That's 30%. Minus 12, yeah, like... Should be okay. Like, I'm definitely taking a spike. That would be my last switch in, but... The question is if I want to... preserve him for that, because it's kind of risky. Mesprit might be really critical for me to keep. Mesprit would be my other potential swap.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, he could just flip turn, which might put me in a bad spot. So I'll just let him die. Okay, he's got Aura Sphere, good to know. That would have covered Mesprit.
Yeah, if you would have went to Mesprit, that would have been... Oh, did I know Latios got Aura Sphere? I don't think I did.
So I can either go
DLC is
Dancing
changing
or
the
try and
game,
go Burn
man.
on Porygon here.
DLC is
Or
changing the
Tyranitar.
game.
If he brings in Porygon, I can go into Mesprit, potentially. If he brings in T-Tar, I'm in a little trouble. I could just go Diancie from his Bramblegast. Is that a good amount of health still?
Diancie would be good.
And,
Nice little
I
weakness
could go Diancie,
policy
though, because if he
booster.
triggers my weakness policy with a flip turn, then I'm looking good. Yeah, let's do that. I think it might be a little early for Spectrier, just because it's hard for me to switch into the guys who switch into him. Ideally, he just flip turns here. And goes into, like, Drill. Okay. Even Hard Drill is fine. If he goes Bramble, that's cool, too. Just taking some chip. The thing is,
Use Iron Defense here.
I'm not doing too much with Power Gem, but if he hits me with a Grass move, I'm obviously looking pretty good. So I might just Iron Defense, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say. I feel like that's a great play.
I'll do that. This guy's physical. Does he get Will-O-Wisp? Probably, right?
He's a ghost type, I'd imagine he would. I'm having my own banter here, don't mind me.
Nice. That's huge.
Oh,
That's actually so huge. I was
here
thinking
comes
he would
weakness
Rapid.
policy. Crazy.
He does not get Will-O-Wisp. So I think he probably dies.
Oh,
to
he
Power Gem.
doesn't. Crazy. Oh, it's
I might have
it's putting
maybe
him
should've
work.
thought of it for a sec, but
It's
don't know if
putting
he'd
him
go
work,
Extra Drill.
chat.
Like Hard Drill. He might just let this die. Yeah, he's got a problem on his hands.
I mean, even Excadrill comes in, doesn't want to take the body press.
So far, the team is working exactly as I hoped. As long as it's killed, of course. Thank God. So yeah,
Oh my
Pichu
God.
takes a +2. Really, the only mon that doesn't get owned right now is Latios. He doesn't know that, though, because I could have Moonblast.
True. So you have chosen death. This is wild.
T-Tyre Body Press, Porygon Body Press, or of course the Terra, which was sort of the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
P2.
He either Terra's here, or goes into Lati, perhaps. Lati will still take a lot of damage. plus
Yeah,
the
I
Body
mean,
Press.
that's a huge...
Oh, I didn't see Trace, I don't think. Should have double-checked that. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, free Body Press here.
Oh
This is
my
last turn.
God.
This is the last turn. I could Iron Defense again to live an Excadrill hit, but I don't know if that's worth it. Because this guy could just hit me with, like, Surf or
Oh
something.
my God. A Dancy's
Someone's going
nuts.
down here.
Yeah, someone's
I'm
dying.
racking up Stealth Rock damage. He knows my full moveset now.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Nice. Dead Latios is awesome.
That's
So pretty much all of his offensive
crazy.
pressure now is a half-dead Tyranitar, an Excadrill who might be well by Mesprit.
Hey, what's
and
up,
then
John?
Porygon 2 is whatever. So,
I mean, you're
Drill.
a +2.
can
Does...
Drill kill me if he's not Life Orb?
Yeah, I was going to say, does Excadrill...
That's the question.
Huh.
I'm not sure what health I'm at right now. I probably just stay in here, no matter what. I gotta watch for Drill's ability.
Keep that eye on the
No, maybe no matter
screen.
what, because if it is Mold Breaker, or if it's not Mold Breaker, it's not.
It is Sand Rush. Okay.
Okay, I'm at 180. He's not Life Orb, but he is Adamant. There are rolls to kill. Yeah. Yeah. So, we're gonna go Mesprit. Actually, this whole team now gets fucked up by Drain Punch and Knockoff.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. This set is nutty.
Mesprit
Yeah, break
doesn't take
half the
Spike.
team with 2 Pokemon, and you
Horsepower.
still have Spectre and
Use
Chiyu.
Sand Rush?
Exactly.
Problem. So I think I'd go for probably Knockoff. Potentially get rid of a Chople. It's better against Porygon.
I was about to say, I think you
off.
knock off the Eviolite off
That's
me
my
too,
win
don't
game
you?
Here. Okay. I don't know what you can do to me though. Life Orb, okay.
Okay.
This might kill him here. His best move would be like, I mean, Throat Chop maybe? If he's Iron Head,
Does it not
he's
get like
doing
a fighting move?
38% tops.
Like, would he bring a fighting move for like Steel
Throat Chop would
Master?
do half, but I would get it back. So you might need to go for flinches. Actually, high horsepower. Shit. I could have stayed in and killed him. I didn't even think about that. Whatever. Oh, Brick Break. Oh,
I was
good,
about to
good,
say,
okay.
would he bring the fighting coverage?
Okay, it's not over. I want to keep this Mon, I think. The other two.
At
I didn't think
Excadrill,
about Brick Break,
live.
but obviously he considered Terra Steel Mesprit. Okay.
What would you switch into this thing though?
Well, it
Is
looks
he
like my worst Mon right now is Spectre
Crazy. I mean, true. He's got
or Shiyu. But Spectre can actually block Rapid Spin.
he's got
and
the
not the Brick Break,
Tyranitar and
so
he's got
I'm
the
just gonna go
Excadrill. So yeah, Spectre it makes sense.
And if I die, I die.
It was not Mold Breaker. No, it's Sand. It was Sand.exe.
Yeah, plus 2 Iron Head would kill me. After a Spike. If he went for that. He does not. 1. I think he... Oh, he probably doesn't die to rocks, actually. Because he takes like 3%.
I feel like he'd die to rocks. No, he'd probably be down
I'm
on
just gonna
hair.
go for Wisp. Yeah. Because even if he stayed in,
Oh my god.
he would have died after, and that's still a good position for me. I would have taken the hit. Okay, Porygon getting chipped.
Chip on Porygon's
Now
always
I
great.
could... Maybe I'll go Chiyu. Because he either goes for Shadow Ball, or Thunder Wave would cover both, right? Unless I'm sub. The idea with Wisp is
I need to
just
see
force
that
for covers and
Blastoise
then
do
compounding.
something. I hope I do.
It's
No
very helpful 'cause
spoilies.
you
No
can't hold
spoilies.
leftovers.
I need to see
Yeah, it
Cash
covers
Money
the
the
right first
Blastoise do something.
Okay, how do I not throw? Diancie kind of useless here. I can get a body press off. I think that's fine. I should take a hit. See what he goes for. Shadow Ball, okay. She would have been fine, but she's not amazing against this guy.
Oh,
Even
and
if
he can
kills
take
me
another
here-
one too.
Actually, he should have speed me. So if he's analytic, I should live. And I get a, I could Trick Room. Is that helpful for me? Not really.
If he Trick Roomed, I mean, Azelf would
Yeah,
have
Mesprit
something,
should
but
be
I
able
think
to
he
beat
had some speed investment on Azelf, and it's base 80, so.
Okay.
How much is a neutral body press doing? Ooh, hey,
Yeah, either way, he's gonna be kind of low, and I can come in
His
and knock
damage.
off with Mesprit.
his damage.
And yeah, even if Drill comes in later with stand up,
I think he just keeps
do
body
pop with
press
that.
up.
if I'm ever feeling desperate. Iron Defense sounds risky, because if he attacks, then I just get 2 KO'd.
Yep.
Nice.
Close to the freeze. Maybe.
That's good shit. I could, honestly, I could just Trick Room. But all my guys are faster. So I'm just gonna keep body pressing. I'll keep him low, you know?
You have to. That P2's hanging on by a thread. That P2 is like, please.
By the time he
Quick
gets to like a reasonable amount of
recover!
health, if he keeps doing this,
Please!
he's gonna have no recovers left. So he's used what, 2? Yeah, I don't mind.
I think the recover game is winning.
I'll do
yeah.
this all day. That's 3 recovers. Usually
By
4,
a
I think 3 now.
hair, but it's
This is really good perspective.
it's going.
Um,
By like
also just
5%. I
quits,
think
you
I think
know?
with burn and body press, it's like 45%. He's recovered in 50 every time.
I already lost count. Is that 4? God damn it. I think I might be close. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. He's using the
He's
HP
really
bar,
doing it
so
till he runs out of
based
recovers?
off of it.
I don't just... I don't know. Maybe it's the best move, but it just seems a little, risky. Yeah, because I could just crit him at any point, and he needs a couple recovers. Most likely.
All right.
Good to have.
Is
Now-
it Blastoise time?
How much...
Is
That whole
it
time I could be
Blastoise
talking
time?
damage, but didn't. I'm pretty sure I was doing, like... Let's see. If he's no defense...
Is it Blastoise time?
So he's,
Please.
I think he's got some defense, actually.
Please.
Because he was gaining a marginal amount of health with Burn Chip. Okay. I probably could have been thinking about this.
I need-
Overheat should kill. In fact, Lava might kill. How about Drain Punch? Drain Punch?
Please.
Drain
I need that
Punch
Blastoise.
Should...
I need that
Should do
Blastoise
it,
to
I
do
think.
something.
It's actually pretty tough to say. I could go for Psychic Noise. What's he at here? He's at 30? I'm gonna go for Psychic Noise.
Oh,
he
the
stacks
Psychic
real
Noi-
good,
Psychic
he goes
Noise is
T-Star, I'll Drain
fire.
Punch. Okay, I'm surprised he... Well, I don't know. I guess he doesn't have many options.
It's a stand up for drill. Yeah.
I'm getting lefties, though. Oh, he's faster than me. Oh, he might be able to take me out here.
Maybe.
Shit.
I mean, you're a
I guess
mess
Drain Punch
spread.
was the play. I didn't think he'd go hard T-Tar. But I doubt he can kill me. I'm almost max defense Mesprit.
You'd have
I
to
didn't
be
really
like
talk about
max,
Mesprit's
like
EVs, but-
superpower, right?
Did I might have. I'm like max defense.
Special
basically,
with
a
Fire
different
Blast?
nature. Okay, sick. I don't know if I kill you here. Okay, but I get a lot of health.
Oh, big damage.
Blastoise should win now.
Oh, give me the Blastoise sweep, please. It's all I'm asking for. All I want in life.
Okay. There's
Oh,
a
Fire
chance I
Punch,
think
true, yeah.
I might live Brick Break. Because he did half with +2. So I might. Real Bill.
Oh, lives on a hair. Yep, with the
yeah,
rocks.
Adamant, Oh, what? Wasn't he a +2?
It was.
I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest.
I thought it was.
Calc says it should do 40 to 50 without a boost. So maybe... I don't know. Did he just do
Ooh,
like nearly
okay.
100 the first time? I'm not quite
All
sure.
right,
Either way,
Xbox doing
Blastoise should
something.
wrap this game up.
Yes, give me the shell smash.
You'll
That's all I want.
This is a marquee Mon.
Oh, I wanted the shell smash.
Marquee Mount Mon right there. And then I should do enough with Stealth Rock to knock out Porygon.
I wanted the shell
And I've
smash.
finally beaten Lars. My god. I guess there's a chance. No, he's dead. So there's a chance this Mon could. No, there's no way. Defeat Spectre plus GU, but you gotta get through Blastoise.
Ugh.
And you can't do that. GG Lars. Scene works,
Man.
pretty much exactly how I built it.
Man. I really wanted Shell Smash Blastoise there. I really, really wanted Shell Smash Blastoise there, but that was a hell of a game. That was a good game. I really like that. I really like how I did that. Christine, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Man, and I got the 100th like on this video. Chat, we're doing it right. We're doing it right. Blastoise, man, I want to get Blastoise. One of these days. Guys, go check out Mount. Go do that. Go subscribe. What do we have next? Ogerpon drowns out the opposition. This is onesie. Okay. This is onesie versus Daria. Okay. Let me gotta subscribe, leave a like, and then I share. Guys, go make sure you subscribe to onesie as well. Check out his channel. We just played recently for week 3. Very rainy team builder. No. Gotta watch the intro. Told you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally here. The return of Pokemon Premier League and
Woo!
the start of the second season.
Dun,
We have
dun,
worked tirelessly all generation across multiple different leagues, fighting our way to give a good account of ourselves.
Was that
and
was that a
showcase what we
Gothorita? Hold
can
on.
do.
Was that a Gothita
All different leagues, fighting our way to give a
Gothorita?
tirelessly all generation
versus a Gastrodon? What league was this? I need to see this league. This is fire. Hold on.
multiple different
I like our league. I like our draft, but I need to see this league right there. Oh my god. Glad to be back in the working crowd. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it.
leagues, fighting our way to give a good account of ourselves and showcase what we can do. And finally, we have made it to the big leagues.
I was you. Oh, Thomas, I'm so
Star Wars
sorry.
is upon us, and I cannot wait to get started.
Bolton Flare Gothorita got 3 KOs that game. No shot. Oh my god. Love the intro. Oh my god.
Now, my very first opponent for the Pokemon Premier League Season 2 is another newcomer to the league in Daya and the Minneapolis Meowscaradas. Now, Daya has impressed me ever since they got into Draft League, ever since they burst onto the scene. Their content and their presentation style has always been immaculate, and they have really cemented themselves as a bit of a mainstay in the format, and I really couldn't be any happier or choose anyone else really to want to play Week 1. This is going to be a hell of a matchup, and I'm so excited for it. Now, Daya's team is very, very annoying to deal with, because it is very strong offensively, with some of the most offensive...
All right. So the thing about Onesie's team is that he gets all 4 Ogerpons and 2 Basculegions here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Pokemon. 16 Pokemon. Daria has Palafin, has Raging Bolt. Cinderace. Brother, what? How do we let some people draft? Like, this blows my mind. Okay.
Pokemon in the game, such as Palafin, Raging Bolt, Cinderace, and Mamoswine, backed up by some of the most offensive staples in the format, like Cresselia, Sylveon. I just really want to compliment everybody we've watched so far. I really love all the editing that everybody's going into with this. Love it. Big fan. Slowbro Galar, and of course, Quagsire. So, 5 very strong offensive Pokemon, and 4 very defensive Pokemon that can back them up very, very well. And initially, when I was looking at this matchup, it looked very, very solid, because I thought, oh, I can just bring my Basculegion and slap through with rain-boosted water hits. Then I remembered Quagsire got Water Absorb. Then I remembered if I'm putting the rain up, that gives Palafin's Jet Punches an insane boost, and it made the matchup very complicated. So, I've had to be very careful with how I do it. And the team that I'm going to be bringing to this game will be as follows. First member is going to be Politoed, who is going physically defensive this week.
Hypnotoad.
Attack investment.
Ooh, Perish Song. Love it. Max HP, max defense. Damp Rock. Okay.
In order to basically take hits and Oko Mamoswine in return. I need this guy to get up rain, and that's all it's here for. Perish Song just in case something gets a little bit too out of hand, but otherwise this guy is going to be...
Yeah, gotta bring your rain setter.
Pokemon is going to be Ogerpon Wellspring, who's going with a Swords Dance set this week.
All my energy goes into my intros. All right, good to know. I'll temper my expectations.
Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Play Rough, and Swords Dance with enough speed to
Ogerpon,
tear
Wellspring, okay.
everything below it. After a Swords Dance, Ogerpon absolutely smashes through with
H2 Ogerpon. All right, we're watching Daria's side.
Ivy Cudgel in the rain, and I'm hoping it's going to be enough. It also acts as a nice little check to the Palafin. If it does decide to try and go for some kind of bulk upsets, I can just Horn Leech, Swords Dance, get my way through it, and it should be enough of a deterrent to hopefully deter her from bringing it.
Yeah, that's actually...
Next mon is going to be Zapdos with the heavy-duty boots, Hurricane, Volt Switch, Weather Ball, and Roost. Max special attack Modest with enough speed to outspeed Mamoswine, and this should be enough to just do a lot of damage.
I like it.
It hits everything for at least neutral damage,
I like
including the Zarude, which I can one-shot with Hurricane if it decides to come. The only thing that it can't really damage is the Raging Bolt, but I can Volt Switch out on that thing into the hard counter that I have in Clodsire, who is the next Pokemon on the team. We're going with a Curse set this week. Curse, Earthquake, Poison Jab, and Recover with Max Defense and the Black Sludge.
Love that, love that. Hey, Phantom Waluigi, what's going on?
Which I appreciate very much, and it should be able to go toe-to-toe with any form of non-boosted Palafin as well, allowing me to basically check that thing both defensively and offensively, and hopefully if I can get a few curses up, I should be able to do massive damage. Now, the next Pokemon is going to be Basculegion Female, who's coming with a Choice Spec Swift Swim set this week. Max special attack with enough speed and HP to be bulky and outspeed everything. Flip turn to keep momentum, Shadow Ball, and Ice Beam as the...
This is spoilers. When I played 1Z, he brought Basculegion, and I had to look up which one was which. I didn't know the colors. I'm like mid-game. I'm like, fuck, which Basculegion is this?
Attacks, absolutely Shrek's house, destroys things if it's able to get onto the field safely under...
I do like that set. I do like it set quite a lot. Flip turn, Shadow Ball, Hydro Beam, and Ice Bomb. It's got a huge amount of special attack, too.
Strike Drizzly Bear himself with a substitute set.
Punching Glove?
Substitute, Drain Punch, Surging Strikes, and Trailblaze. Substitute is basically because Raging Bolt's Thunderclap only works if I attack it. It's a special Sucker Punch. So, surely, if I substitute and then just start Drain Punching it, I should be able to basically 1v1 it, right?
Okay.
And Surging Strikes does a lot of damage to it too. So it felt like a smart move this week.
No, they're the same stats.
Under rain, it just
I knew they were different when I was prepping, but like it came out and I was like, shit, I know there's a difference, but I don't know what it is.
So, yeah, speed round for the team builder. We've moved up in the world. We're not going to keep you here for 10 minutes anymore. But yes, that is the 6 that we are bringing. I hope you enjoyed the graphics, and let's get on to what happened when we took on Daya for week 1 of the PPL. Let's go. Hello, and welcome to the first week of the Pokemon League main. This is the big leagues.
The big leagues.
Unfortunately, one bad habit I've had to take with me into the big leagues is if I have to battle past like 11 o'clock, I need to do that in an ASMR format, which I hate. So, I have dressed up in some comfy clothes, I have got some comfy music, and today we are going to play a Pokemon match while giving you some very, very delicious
I do love a good ASMR
I hope my
Pokemon
voice
battle.
can be as deep and as soothing as you would like it to be. I hate having to do this. This is my first game in quite a while. Very much looking forward to it. And yes, here we go. Let's do this. The Noctowl's here.
All right. I gotta put up the. I always gotta up the caption, the quality when I'm streaming. All right. Raging Bolt. I think Raging Bolt had to come in the rain matchup, right? I think Quagsire had to show up as well with Water Absorb. I think that's also like a staple in the rain matchup. Noctowl just tossing off Hurricanes in the rain matchup. Love that. Oh, okay. So I think I could have seen 4 out of 6. Yeah. Zarude. Yeah. I think. I don't know if I would have brought Zarude. Different players. I think the grass type in the rain matchup's a little. Well, hold on. Before I talk shit, did I bring a grass type to my rain matchup? I don't remember. But yeah, no, I don't. I mean, it hits like a truck. It hits like a truck. I think Thomas, didn't you have Zarude? I feel like I watched you use Zarude against Nexus.
Yeah, that's the team I expected. That is 100% the team I expected.
Specs Freeze Dry Mamoswine for the content? Hell yeah. For the content.
Kicking in.
Zarude and SPL, that's what I thought.
That Slowbro is a problem. I'm hoping to God that it is not quick draw.
Yeah, looking at the matchup, actually, Slowbro is a little bit of a problem, right? I mean, depending on the set, like Clodsire maybe, you know? And then like if Daria understands that the Basculegion is specs right out the gate, she can definitely, you know, move around that.
Because that could really mess me up late game if I'm unable to deal with the other threats. I also need to be very careful of Raging Bolt.
Knock is a nice buff, that's true.
I mean, that Thunderclap is just... I ain't ready to get them cheeks thunderclapped, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be very careful of Palafin, of course, but I
want to draft Raging Bolts. Couldn't draft Raging Bolt, so I got both the other ones in SPL.
Alright, Daya. That is a trainer card. Let's go.
I love it. The trainer card matches the league team.
That's the Palafin. Okay.
Okay.
I know you can't do anything to me. So my question here is, do I click substitute?
Ooh.
I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. You gonna withdraw? Okay. We get a sub up. Problematic.
Live vicariously through me once I upload, that is. Yeah, so it'll be a while.
So yeah, we get the sub. Damage on this thing would be very nice.
Rocky helmet?
So I get a surging strikes for free now. 1, 2,
Did I miss?
3.
Was it punching glove or protective
Nice.
pads?
Let's get psychic.
I may have missed that. So I feel like you substitute here.
Okay, so that's an offensive slow bro.
It was punching glove?
It might very well be quick draw.
Yeah, so would
Do I just
you...
go for it again?
No, you just sub. You just sub.
I think I want to.
I feel like you...
Oh, fuck off, no.
Oh,
I'm sad.
no.
I'm very sad.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I have to watch that again.
Nice.
Oh, no. It was quick draw. Oh, no.
Okay, so that's an offensive slow bro. It might very well be quick draw.
Oh,
just go for it
no. I need to watch the
I want
reaction.
to.
I need to watch the reaction. Hold on. I need to get this. I need to get this. Halftime.
Oh, fuck.
No. Poor Alex. No. Oh, no. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. That's tough.
God, no.
That's tough.
Oh, I'm sad. I'm very sad. I'm very sad.
Oh, that. Oh.
I'm
Man.
very sad. But, just give me the opportunity to go into H2 Ogopon. Into Hypnoto, sorry.
Oh,
So it's,
man.
time to rain.
You get the
I'm
rain
very
out.
sad about that. I really am. I shouldn't have risked it.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
I just go for Hydro here.
Yeah, you 100% go for Hydro.
You want to withdraw?
Is Quagsire water
It's a
absorb?
Rude.
Oh, no. The Rude's a good play.
You get the Hydro off.
Well, the good
Okay,
news
that's
is
easy
that
as fuck.
bro is not,
It's a Rhino.
you know, bro is
So yeah,
not
Bolt Division off to a
regen.
fabulous start.
So we're good there.
PPL main off to a fabulous start.
Hey, Addison, what's going on?
It's gonna take. There's a rude hit. U-turn. Come on, give me the static. Give me the static.
Nice little static on Zarude, okay. All right.
I'm very sad to have lost their Shifu there. I knew I shouldn't have risked it, but kind of had to. Throat goat. Yep. That's the long neck bitch.
Oh,
gonna
God, it
switch.
looks so good.
Because I don't think you thunderclap me here. Yeah, I didn't think you would. A little bit chip.
Call mine.
Going to hi Billy.
Call mine right now.
And take this volt switch. Nice.
Ooh.
Question is, do I set up now? Do I poison jab this thing? I mean, I think poison jab would be a nice play here. You're gonna withdraw the throat goat. Demon.
That was
This one.
Palafin, wasn't it?
I'm just gonna take this poison jab to the face. Ooh, there's a chunk. We don't get the poison though. I'm gonna go straight out into H2 Ogopon here.
Yeah, I like that. I also like Palafin shiny.
Got a bulk up on me. Okay.
He did talk about the
Could
Palafin
curse
in the
that
team
alongside
builder,
it,
the bulk
but
up
I won't
Palafin
see
in
at
the
this
team
point,
builder.
so I'm gonna sword stance. Yep, we're gonna withdraw. Problematique. That's the pro.
Oh, man.
Nice again here.
Do you go for it? Oh my God.
I know this is objectively a stupid play, but you can't keep getting them right. Not this time.
Oh, thank God.
Not this
I
time.
think I would have fallen out of my chair.
You got my Urshifu, you're not taking my Ogopon 2. So level scores. At least that thing's out of the way now. I feel a lot
That's a
better
+2
now.
Wellspring in the rain.
Kills Raging Bolt, and it doesn't one-shot me back with Beast.
Oh my God.
It's not a Terra Quagsire.
So,
Are you trying to stall out turns? Could be Sash Counter, you know. I genuinely think that could be Sash Counter. And I
oh,
am concerned if it is. So I'm going to go Rhino.
okay.
I don't trust any Sash Counter bullshit here.
Read the sash counter.
So Rain's gone. That stinks of Addison right there. I'm sorry, Addison. That stinks of Addison.
That was a read.
I could Hurricane here. Part of me just wants to go back into Hypnotoad.
That was a read.
We'll get the rain back. Yep, you can toxic me all you like. Gotta be water absorb as well. Has to be. There's no reason this thing runs unaware. I think Ice Beam is probably my best play here. Catch the Zarude, yeah. Should do a decent chunk.
Very nice.
Ooh, it doesn't take it as much as I would like.
Like AV?
I should outspeed this thing, but why would I want to hit it again?
Yeah.
I mean, I could Arrow and Terra Blast, but like, you're gonna U-turn. Do I need to damage? I don't need to damage this Zarude much more, do I? It's clicking U-turn. Do I just stay in an Ice Beam? No. No, I can't risk my rain. Safest play here. I know the U-turn's coming.
Go on
but
to Zapdos.
I've got to try and take advantage somehow, you know?
I like it.
Oh, knock off.
I'll just Nox.
Oh,
Okay.
that stings.
That was a
That
lot.
stings a lot. I'm gonna roost. I don't think you're playing with rocks, though. Ooh, if Power Whip's here, though, that could be nice for them. That could be very nice for her. What a shot right there. The glasses side by side. You're gonna hard withdraw.
Goes back out into...
That's the throat goat.
Yep. I like how he's got little boots. The Raging Bolt.
Flat nonsense.
Tell me the Raging Bolt is not wearing shoes
Oh,
right now.
here, right. Yep. Okay.
Good damage. Good
I
damage.
wanna, like, obviously I click recover here. I can just do this like on repeat. Yeah. Oh, the Draco miss. That's poor. I do get a free ass recover there. Ooh, that's pretty nasty. Sorry, Daya.
You just curse.
I'm
He's
gonna
wearing the
poison
white
down here.
bands.
He's having a.
I can
a
smell it
potential
too.
poison.
Vepsis, I'm just trying to get like you. I want to be able to smell the Sash counter. Obviously, it was like looked pretty
What do you call it?
pretty
Half of the
obvious, but I would have been
Alpha
like,
Talent
I
Agents.
would have taken the bait.
Is that poisoned out here? Demon.
I don't know, like, oh, you're getting horn
This thing
leaped.
takes another poison gel. Do we get it? We do.
There you go. Raging boots.
That's very nice.
Wasn't that like the
Curse.
new Shrek spinoff?
Oh, Zen Headbutt. Oh, damage.
Oh, Life Orb.
Oh, I knew that was coming. Probably deserved.
yep.
Probably deserved, if I'm honest. It's been a haxy game, you know. Do I want to save this? I think I might just go into Hypnotoad, to be honest. It's probably worth keeping this thing around.
Hey, get the rain back up
I
again.
mean, I'm not even that sad about the Zen Headbutt. I mean, it would have been nice because I would have got the curse and then, you know, recover. But at the same time, it's like, it's a case of, like, I got the poison, which I had no right to get, so I can't really say too much. Alright, Hypnotoad comes in to take a hit. Take it
Love the
forward.
Hypnotoad reference too. I need to watch the new season of Futurama. That's what that reminds me
Go
of.
for it again. It's not really a switch in, but it does die to the poison now, so Clodsire taking down the goddamn, Alphin.
Let's go.
Damn. Urshifu would have been lovely to keep around at this point.
Does Noctowl come out here?
Bird.
Terra Flying.
I mean, right. So the terrors for the bird are flying, electric.
Terra
and
Flying. Terra
Fairy.
Flying
It might be
Noctowl.
electric here. I can see it being electric. I can also see it being Choice Scarf. Do I let my rain go here? I think I might, you know. No, I can't let the rain go. I'm gonna go Reiner. I gotta keep it around. Because I can see this game lasting more than 8 turns. There's 2 potential AV mons chilling there. The Terror comes out. It's flying. Okay.
Oh,
This was not really a switch in.
it was not.
It's gonna hurt. Oh my days.
Oh my god. Bruh.
Yeah, Scarf. Okay. Don't really need this thing anymore.
Bruh.
Zarude
She
and
brought
one
Scarf
left.
Noctowl. I am not worthy.
Right.
Oh.
Now we go Billy.
Do not go.
This is an opportunity to try and get a recover off.
Would you not go Basque Legion?
This might be a
Like,
throw.
would
Maybe I
it,
should've
would
gone
the Hydro Pump and the rain not?
You're just gonna go for it. Oh, it just kills. Oh fuck. Wait, what? That's not in my range. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Oh, it was in the range. Oh, I miscalculated.
I was about to say, do you not just
Yeah,
go
I'll
for
lose
the the Specs Hydro Pump in the rain.
Neck, bitch. And I haven't got any damage on the Clodsire, on the fucking Quagsire. So now I have to lock myself with Bat into Specs Shadow Ball. We're gonna withdraw. Probably Zarude here. There's Quagsire. Now we catch it with the Shadow Ball. Which does 2 hit KO, thank God.
Ooh, very nice damage. And I mean, Zarude's weak. Even if it is AV, I feel like any chip on that'll help.
So I do get to hit it once.
It is to be respected. Oh, absolutely. 100%.
But I need to be locked into Ice Beam. If I lock into Ice Beam, I think I still have a chance. But I could do with a little bit more damage on the long neck bitch. So I think Ogerpon has to go now. Ogerpon can still win this for me. It's rude.
Yeah.
Gotta go out into Ogerpon, I'm afraid. No, how do I win this? Do I just hit this?
I feel like Ogerpon's fine.
Match right here.
You get a chance to get paralyzed. Yeah, you got to keep your rain around so you can reset your speed. And then you go Ogerpon.
No, I do need rain.
Yeah, you go Ogerpon.
Gotta go Ogerpon.
Yeah, I agree with that play.
I think I'm gonna need more rain turns than I've got, unfortunately. But I'm gonna need more chip damage than I've got. At least we get to go
Oh yeah, especially knockoff. You get to keep your item.
Something with play rough. Possibly this.
Yeah, big play rough.
How many turns of rain have we got? Should be 1, right? 1 left. Okay, so I get a sack. Go hit play rough. Okay, we hit it, so it goes down.
Beautiful.
So I can lock into Ice Beam without a chance.
Yeah, so he gets a rain back.
Doesn't kill my Ogerpon from where it's at. Basket Legion.
Oh, I forgot about that. Raw Hurricane.
Basket Legion lives a hit from knocked out. So what I do now...
Does it? That's got like
This is
100
the way I
plus
win this.
HP.
Get
It's a
rain
little
back.
bulky.
This is enough, this is enough. If it's not, it's not. Terrorblast flying, okay?
Oh, the... I'm...
Didn't want to
Oh. Terrablast flying and Hurricane.
And I think, with your 3 that are left, well, the 2 that are left, I'll lock into Ice Beam. Hydro has a chance to kill, but it is going to do the square root of absolutely nothing to Thunderclap Machine. So I got Ice Beam it. Doesn't kill. It gets the Terrablast me, okay. It's not going to do that much, but we get to Ice Beam again.
Okay.
Right.
Noctowl absolutely cracked.
My Play Rough doesn't kill a Raging Bolt.
Love Draft League.
Thunderclap will kill me from where I'm at. Switching here shouldn't be ever the play. From where this thing's at, it comes down to a 50-50. This is going to come down to a 50-50, you know, this has to. Maybe I should have Hydroed on that turn. No, I think I've got an Ice Beam here. I can't give it a chance to set up. Thunderclap me, okay? Yep.
Damn.
I think I just have to play rough, to be honest, because I don't think there's anything I can do at this point. The only route I have to a victory here is a play rough crit. That's all I have.
Could you not?
Thunderbolt
Could you
kills
not?
from where I'm at.
Could you
I don't
not?
think I've got
Swords
enough damage
Dance?
to kill it otherwise. Do I just go for it? I think the smart play for them is just to Draco. You can do it. Ah, just Roselli Berry. So it goes to
Oh,
Draco here.
damn.
I'll switch. Swords Dance.
How many Thunderclaps are there? Are we all playing the Thunderclaps right now?
Thunderclap. Only has 8 PP.
That's 2.
Okay. How do we do this? Gotta hold my nerve. A wise man once said to me, we take all 8 of these. Yep.
3.
Do I hold my nerve? Do I hold my nerve? Yep.
4.
I get 3 out of 3.
It's 4, isn't it?
Start panicking soon. The rain's gone. It's all gonna come down to this. My Swords Dance here. 4.
5. Is it not 5?
Can you hold your nerve? Okay, we've got 4 correct. I don't think I'm taking all 8.
I'm in your head right now. I'm surprised she didn't Draco there. I'm going to use as much time as I can and think about this because this is gambling at this point. Go for one more.
No. I know it's 8. But I'm counting how many thunderclaps. That's 6. She's used 6. Unless I'm miscounting somewhere. 7?
No! I got it wrong. Should have gone for it that turn.
Tough.
It looked like I got baited. I saw the timer hadn't moved. She must have immediately switched up.
Damn.
Good game, Dyer. That was so much fun.
Damn.
That was awesome. Even the way it ended, like, that was wild.
That was a fire game. Oh, man. Wow. Noctowl. That was one of the matches that I did know the end result of it. And I remember seeing the what's it called? The Noctowl, and I was like, what?
PPL fans, welcome to Season 2 of the Pokemon Premier League.
Oh, yeah, hello? Buffer? Hold on. I gotta share links. I think I forgot to breathe at the end. That's what I'm saying. I want to know who was right on. I want to know who was right when it came down to the thunderclap counts. I don't know how to count. That's the thing, chat, is that I don't know how to count, right? Sorry, I was just reading something. Automated Photoshop files are crazy. Automated Photoshop files, absolutely crazy. Okay.
Week 1 is upon us, and we're facing none other than JV. He is the coach of the Atlanta Victinis. And JV is very experienced in the Draft League department. If you don't know his channel for any reason, he is just basically doing very well for himself on YouTube, posting mainly Wi-Fi content.
Daily Wi-Fi content, imagine.
Guys, I'm excited. The FC Volcarona starts again this week, and let's have a look at both teams, see how they look at each other, and then let's see what monsters.
I love the background, by the way.
As you can see,
I love the background, by the way. I just want to point that out. I love the. Is that a Cubone skull, my brother? Oh my god, I love it. All right.
I'm excited. The FC Volcarona starts again this week, and let's have a look at both teams.
Let's take a look.
At each other, and then let's see what
I do the math he reads. That's how this friendship works. It's true.
See, he's got
all right. Let's take a look. Iron Boulder, Quackleval. Iron Boulder, Quackleval, Hydreigon, Scizor, Electrode, Hisuian Trode. Golurk, Florges, Salazzle, Mandibuzz. This team's gross. Everybody got gross teams this season, I feel like. I was like, why does JV's team look familiar? I had to prep for it for week 2. Great Tusk, Latias, Empoleon, Infernape, Enamorus, Therian, Glamora, Vikavolt, P2 with Terrestrialization, gross. Incineroar, Trevenant, and Vigoroth.
That's a pretty interesting team with very strong, defensive cores and reliable hazard removal. With Great Tusk, with Empoleon, Enamorus Therian is well to complement those typings pretty well. And the potential to set up hazards is as well, right? And it's got a little speed with Infernape, and so with Latias as well. Latias, very dangerous, could do several different sets that are very scary, especially if he does a setup in any way, right? A weakness policy, Stalwart's powers, etc., etc. So, all of it, it's pretty scary. The only advantage I see at first glance would be that mainly my speed tiers are much better than his team, right? So my team is much faster.
That is true.
Even the defensive monster files drafted it. And I think we could do good work with it, right? My slowest mon can already outspeed 2 of his slowest mons. So, all is looking pretty good. I think the matchup is not terrible. I think Quackleval and Boulder can do a lot of work in this match, and same goes with Electro.
I'm scared. I need to see Iron Boulder do something.
But the Terra Captains he's got, I need to start looking for the Terra Captains, because I got crushed by them, most of them in the Bolt division, like the D-League from the PPL. So he's got Porygon Z, which is actually very scary, right? With the Terra Normal, Fighting, and Ghost. And then he's got Terra Trevenant with the Terra Ghost, Water, and Fairy. If I had to pick one of those, I think he's 100% going to go with a Porygon, for sure, right? So now, let's jump into our team, right? Let's go and see what's up, what did we bring. First of all, it's going to be Quackleval. a tanky setup set with an assault.
Okay.
The idea of this Pokemon would be to, first of all,
Quaquaval's so
we have enough
good.
speed to outspeed Latias if we reach +1, so that's pretty good. The coverage on his team hits the whole team really well, right? Triple Axle is insane. And if he brings Vikavolt, the idea would be that we use Vikavolt to take one hit and be able to set up on it, right? Get the Boxy Boost, get the Aqua Steps, get those speed up, and strip the opposing teams, right? Knock off very strong, disabling Chople Berries for Empoleon. Same
I like
goes
that.
well for Latias. And Triple Axle just
I like that
insane
set a
damage
lot.
in general, right? If I'm a +1 or
Did
+2
Quaquaval
attack,
got
from the
triple
box,
axle?
it's over, right? So this is the potential to
I don't think I
either
know. Is that
destroy
with the
opposing
DLC?
team's mid game or just win late game if we have the chance, right? With the Assault also we can take all manner of hits of an Ambrose Therian, and if an Ambrose Therian is weakened, we can send it in and get a free kill, free Moxie Boost, free speed, very strong. And we can swap on moves as well. Sorry about the coughing. Still recovering. Got this stupid lingering coughing from COVID. It's stupid.
I hope your cough is better.
Yeah. To weaken the opposing team, we got Salazzle. Salazzle mainly would be to, one, just not get swept by an Ambrose Therian if he decides to try to set up with it. It's
I like it.
So we can Encore it into it.
Ooh, Encore Salazzle?
Including the
Okay.
Empoleon, right? The speed that we have on the Salazzle is just to outspeed regular, max speed Latias, right? So with this, we can Encore, we can spread the Toxics, be annoying, and do a lot of damage with Sludge Wave and Fire Blast, which also hit the team pretty decently well. But I just want to have a strong...
I like that.
That can hit the
I like the Encore with that. That's especially with the speed tier.
Then we go with the speed advantage. With only 60 EVs in speed, we can get the Electrode enough speed to just outspeed the Latias as well, right? Which is the fastest one on his team. We got the Terra Blast.
That's crazy. Oh my god, that's so gross. I only need 60 EVs in speed just to outspeed the entire team. Oh, that's so gross.
But I'm not going to Terra this one until the Vikavolt is dead, because I am immune to Bug Boss, and if I can resist the electric attacks, that the team is not taking too much. So kill the Vikavolt and then Terra if possible. If possible. I don't want the Vikavolt to switch on me, get slow. So that would be terrible. So that's the idea, right?
It's not, but thanks. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Most of the opposing team Voltage around, very annoying. We got the Grass Knot that one-shots most Great Tusks, so we're looking good with Electrode. Having the speed advantage is always great. We do have, later on, speaking about speed advantage, Iron Boulder. Iron Boulder does have the booster to outspeed. It has enough speed, but this speed is just to outspeed Latias as well, without the booster. So just in case the booster gets used up and I have to use this Pokemon later, I will still outspeed Latias if needed. SD is just the classic set, right? It just doesn't do much else, this Pokemon.
Yeah, I love your speed tiers going into this matchup against Jay.
Plus combat and plus end headbutt to be able to do damage to the Great Tusk is very nice. So we're looking good here. The next Pokemon that we got is the first of our defensive backbones. Just a Stealth Rocker and Tank Taker with Uxie. Uxie is carrying the Psychic Noise. It just has enough speed so it doesn't get sped crap, right? A little bit of speed. The Psychic Noise is just, I kind of wanted to try it, to be honest, and reduce the leftovers from Great Tusk if he has it. And then the was just U-turn around and knock
Psychic Noise is fire. I love Psychic Noise.
He's going to be doing. Just about it, defensive Uxie, just to take the hits as best as possible. And last to kind of finish up the score, we do have the Mandibus a little bit more Spadef inclined, just to be able to take hits from the Latias a bit better.
That's a fast
Mandibus.
Mandibus.
Setup set, right? We got the Bravert, so we are not completely.
But I do like the set. I do like the set. I think it's going to sit in front of Latias very nicely.
Regardless, even if we don't have the whole shigababam, as they say. I don't know what I'm saying. But it just hurts the team.
Shigma-bam.
And we don't want to be bothered by that. You turn to just complete my...
I'd say I'd name my firstborn Shigma-bam.
And last, just defog.
But I already named him, so I gotta go the secondborn. I hope that's okay.
But with just the Bravebird, I think...
I love that. I love that. Very reliable defogger.
He does have a Glamora, and I gotta be prepared just in case he has it stack speed. And that's about it. That's the team. We shall be jumping into the battle. And yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's good. Let's hope we have a good match, JB or Jay, if you don't mind. And yes, let's go and do it. Hello, my friends. You're gonna be asking, Frank, what the fuck is this? Huh? What is this? What is all this that you're doing here? I don't know, bro. While in the middle of this recording of this battle, that's a good way to start the PPL, by the way. While I was recording this battle, just having my business as usual, having fun with Jay with this epic battle, turns out my capture card kind of died.
Oh no!
It's just.
I remember this conversation now, Frank. Oh no!
A little bit of a Frank style. So Jay was nice enough to not only give me his recording, but his from his side. So we're going to be seeing it from his side. Regardless, the monster that will appear up here will be my team, and the monster that will appear there will be his team. Regardless, but the shout outs to Jay obviously for give me this and for being patient with as well the.
I remember now this conversation. Oh no! I'm so sorry.
It's been very nice. I miss Gent, one of the mons, and I miss Clinkwell. Just registering the team. I'm moving meanwhile and working. It's hard, to do the to schedule, and he's also very busy. But we managed to find a time finally. So shout outs to him, and she's been very nice through the whole process. So I appreciate all that he's done to me. And you're asking, he kind of just put my epic logo here. That would be the place where his cap is to be. Now, I completely understand. He didn't have to do that. I would have done it myself, but just so it looks good, right? He did it, and not only that, of course, if you want to see reactions from him, you have to watch his side of the battle, right? That's the only logical thing. But anyways, enough talking. We're gonna be looking at the battle from his perspective. This is me, and
oh, I do
we're
like
gonna
that
be
he
doing
did that
a
for
little
you.
bit of
Actually,
right?
that's so kind. That's so kind. So if you guys missed that, Frank's capture card quit out, and this is Jay's footage, and Jay like rendered out the whole footage and like rendered out the logo over his own face cam.
This is what happened that day. So I'm gonna be leading with Electrode. He's gonna be leading with Ape. I was thinking here that
That's
if he
incredibly
had
kind.
Scarf, I would be ruined, right? And
I love the team setup. Actually, hold on. I really love this. I am a huge fan of the design right here. Like it extends so naturally. I love that.
I decided to just swap him first turn, and the reason is, you know, I kind of wanted to scout, right? If he stays, goes for U-turn, goes for a flame move, that would mean that this Pokemon is scuffed, right? He has to be max speed to be scuffed. This just be important later on. But I didn't want to risk it turn 1. There's no need for it. And I'm just gonna swap.
That is, I love
just
that.
To break sashes, and if he played out,
Ezek made that. Oh my, Ezek, low key. Probably, I can't say. Can I say favorite of all time? I can't because Killian did my logo, and Killian, like, I still use the logo like for fucking ever ago. Like that logo back there, like Killian made that. But when Ezek did my first big boy brand, Ezek's a fucking goat, dude. Ezek, if he wanted all of my money at any given time, he would just need to ask. That's all. Oh my god.
I don't know, for a prediction U-turn, right? And he were to be sashed. I can also break that with my Rocky helmet on the Uxie. So as you can see, I'm gonna send out my little.
So does your? Oh my god,
As you can see,
good.
the bunch
Yeah,
from his
that's
perspective is
awesome.
kinda cool. Look at
I
this.
think. I mean, it's probably been. God, when's the last time? I think I probably approached him. I think actually before I went into like my esports era in like 2018, I think I approached him for like that branding. Maybe I think I approached him, and then I approached Killian, and that's when Killian took over and did the crest and all of the esports stuff. I think it was the last time. God, Ezek did so. Ultra Sun and Moon. I think it was the last time Ezek did some thumbnails for me. Oh my god, goated. The man's so talented.
The U-turn, like it's nothing. Huh? Easy beans. Comes back in, and let's see what plan he's got for this, because I actually don't remember. Probably just going to Mega Bolt. Although I think the Mega Bolt was defensive just to kind of deal with the Quackaball as best he can, because his team did not do it too well.
What berry
let's
is
see what
that
he
on
does a
the
little bit
Great
just
Tusk?
to
Is it the psychic berry?
But in any case, sorry about the coughing. As I said, fucking stupid ass COVID. I don't have it anymore, but I have this cough, lingering cough, and it sucks. But whatever, man. We're just going to be waiting to see what he does. With the Uxie, I couldn't get rocks up. I remember.
Oh, weakness
That was a crazy
policy.
set. Thank God he didn't manage to do much with it, or did he? You will see right now. But now with the Uxie, I couldn't go for rocks, but I misjudged my
Or did
Uxie
he?
again. And for some reason, it didn't have rocks, so it was only a 3-attack Uxie. He decides to go and put pressure on me with his Porygon Z, which has, Terra typings that I already said in the beginning of the game. In his case, it was Ghost, which is a good bring. Either normal or Ghost would have been good brings against my team. And Ghost is one of them. He can hit this so hard with a Shadow Ball. But I do have my Mandibus to kind of deal with it. Now, this is scary, because if I bring my Mandibus on this, and he doesn't go for Shadow Ball, he has Ice Beam too, as you can see, my Mandibus could get weakened, and just be in a world of pain, as they say. If I get weakened, then I cannot stop the last.
Terra goes Shadow Ball.
So, gotta be careful with that. Thankfully, he just is clicking this. We're just scouting each other at this point, as you can say. Just see if someone makes another prediction.
Brings in the Mandibuzz.
An aggressive play.
Godly.
Here we go. We have the Terra Evolution. Is that not Terra Sterilization or Terra Evolution? Whatever. Terra Evolution is kind of cool, but it's Ghost, which is a relief when he went for the Shadow Ball here, because my Mandibus does not give a fuck about this. I cut the damage. It seemed like it was specs, right? As you can see, it's pretty decent damage actually.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Which basically is.
Oh, it is specs. Okay, I had to look up on the screen to see that it was specs.
But I'm gonna start playing aggressive here right now. The early game and the mid game, I am pretty strong, and I keep messing up the late game for most of my battles. So that's what I need to improve. And here, I keep going, right? I'm starting to be aggressive. And just since he specs, he's kind of very forced to switch, right? So far I'm still playing safe. I don't want to be risking it too much. I don't want to mess up, and I want to try to get my Volturn activities going, as you can see.
Yeah, you got to get a bunch of that. Once you get him in the Volturn trap.
Just click the dual U-turn, do pathetic damage to this guy, and here it's interesting because I decide to bring the Electrode, right? And I said that I just wanted to damage this. I have no idea what item this was. Witness Policy is a possibility, you've already seen it. So, but I am just going to do damage to this, right? And I'm not going to Terra because the Vikavolt is still alive.
Vikavold's still around, so you want to keep that in check.
It's the policy, right? and then he does a lot of damage to the thing I bring in, so I have to be very careful with that, and that's what I did. I'm taking a lot of time to think, because I was just doing calcs, right, see how much damage I could do to an Amorous. I think Electrode is finally the thing I bring, because I'm a Solvist. So, as you can see, not wanting to False Reach and take a lot of damage on my remaining mons, I decide to go for the most damaging move that I have to do damage to this Amorous, because it's a pain in the ass to deal with, to be honest. And if I weaken it, and he kills me, right, it's Quackaball time. That's what's the
Quackaball time!
You know?
Yes, sir.
He is going to expect my False Reach, I think. That's why he's going to, instead of clicking Mystical Fire, which is super effective, and will do a lot of damage to my Electrode. I'm a Solvist anyway, so I did calc every move, and it didn't kill me. With one being at full HP, right? If he weakens me, then it's over. Then he can kill, especially because he's going to get +2. And basically here he's going to go for that draining. He's expecting my False Reach. I stay in, as I said, do a lot of damage with T-Bolt. I do a lot of damage, as I pretty much...
That's an insane amount of damage.
You know, there is the weakness policy reveal. I got me a little spooked, not going to lie. And at this point, I'm like, can I even go for False Reach?
That was fire.
I'm going to get something killed if I do that.
The assault vest was just like crazy. Wow.
The same strats here, right?
I did nothing.
I tried to kill it with T-Bolt, although it wasn't enough, right? But I'm gonna do the same. I could have Terrat actually. So but then T-Bolt would have been a pain. And she just kills me with the fire move. It's fine, you know. It's weakened. You know what time it is? Huh? It is Samba time, my dudes. It is Samba time. The Quackaball is gonna join the battle. And I'm doing some calcs here to do to see how to deal with this, but I didn't take too much because the play is obvious, right? We go for the Quackaball, and this is nasty.
What is the Quackaball? Oh, is it the Water Berry on Great Tusk?
At +1 speed, I do outspeed the Latias, so it is pretty bad. And I have just no other easy play than to go for an Aqua Step. Right?
Now you get the speed boost.
To be honest, in here, because giving me a free Moxie boost and a free plus speed, I don't know, very scary, right? Because I do go for the Aqua Step here. It's a free kill on the Navarros, and I actually get a Dragon Dance up just for free. That's pretty fucked up.
Quackaball's so crazy.
And there it is, you know. Now we are
free Moxie boosts, free speed boosts.
He does have the Beaker Volt, right? But I do have the Assault Vest. He does not know that, and obviously he goes into Beaker Volt because Beaker Volt probably almost destroys me, right? It should.
Oh, he's got webs.
So this, I could just go for another Aqua Step and set up a little bit more, right? See what's up. I knew I could take any hit. I cannot switch into this either, right? Giving him like Vol Switch momentum is terrible. I want to be the one with the Vol Term momentum. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do, brother. And basically, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna go for Vol Switch. And how much damage do you think he's gonna do to Sylvan? A lot? I don't know, man. I don't know. This was very tense. You can see I'm thinking a lot about this play, even though I am a +1/+1. I know.
How much do you think it's gonna do? I don't know.
Eats my next hit pretty well. But I can leave any attack. Weakening the Beaker Volt is great. I don't want to have this at max HP, so I just go for this scope, right? Pretty safe.
Oh yeah, that's a great amount of damage.
So I have a +2 speed, and as you can see, this does over half, but no more. So hey, this is good. I am at +2 speed, and a +1 attack. That's very strong. And as you can see, he's gonna go into Latias. And we are gonna do some massive damage. Right?
Yeah, triple axle knockoff would both be great.
Triple axle. If he goes for the Beaker Volt, he can't because he swapped them out. Great Tusk with Destroyed. He needs that if he wants to deal with the boulder. And Porygon Z just gets destroyed. So especially with knockoff, I assume. And I'm a Solvist, so I perhaps even believe one Shadow Ball or one Tri Attack. Tri Attack does have a chance to do a special effect, but it's only 10%. It should be.
We don't want to talk those things into existence.
In this case, I'm just scouring through his option. He ends up going into Latias, maybe bluffing the Scarf. I don't know, but
you're +2. You wouldn't bluff the Scarf.
Will kill me at that point.
What does that say?
And there's not much else to do right now, right? Quackaball is just stupid. It's a stupid Pokemon. And it's a very nice round 2 Pokemon that I got, honestly.
Stupid Pokemon.
And yeah, what else can a man say, right?
Oh my god.
This situation is terrible. Now, at this point of the game, I was fighting my demons and fighting my I was getting a Quackaball,
fighting my demons, fighting my capture card.
We hit all.
Oh. Oh my god.
Second round pick. My second round pick killed you. Easy. Because this Pokemon is stupid, and we get more attack. Now, with another move, we can kill the Beaker Bolt if he were to switch that in.
Yeah, what do you...
And he doesn't go into Infinite, so now we can get the Beaker Bolt. I don't think an Aqua Step killed. I think I caught it. But at this point in the game, I was doing all this while my...
You were +2. Aqua Step should have killed.
And not working, and everything was a mess. That's why I'm taking so long. It's not because I'm calcing anything. It's because I'm actually fighting for my life here, and I lost a recording, unfortunately, in the end. So, go for triple axle again, kill this Beaker Bolt in the process. Very good.
Oh, my guy.
I was a +2 speed, so I think either Jay and me just assumed that it was kind of over, right? Even if he goes into the Ape right now, +2 speed, Ape shouldn't outspeed me, but turns out he was absolutely max speed, and he does need it, actually. I didn't know that. He does outspeed. I don't think he did
Oh,
knew that
no!
during the battle. I thought I was max speed, but I couldn't take it the full streets that well. But thinking about it in about the prep,
Oh.
maybe a little bit more speed would have been better, because now, having a little bit of bulk, but still, now we have a game here, right? Quackaball does not sweep. Infernape outspeeds and kills me. Can't wait to see his reaction to this. But now we go to the Razzle Dazzle. We're gonna
Shiny Salazzle, amazing.
He can't do much, right? So I won't expect either the Great Tusk or the Porygon Z to switch, because both of them are resistances, right? And I think a Fire Blast has a chance to kill. I don't think it does. I don't know. he's a -1 defense, and he's not full HP, so it's fine. I think a Fire Blast is my safest play. I think he'd want to keep the Scarf Monkey to win. That's what I thought at the moment. Now, not even playing no more. And I decided to make and do this play. And what happens? He does make an aggressive play here. And as you can see, he's about to click it.
Oh, no.
Right now.
Oh, no.
He can't do it.
He stays in CCs?
There's not enough time, so he ends up basically goes for cross combos.
Oh, no.
I didn't know it. Right? We take it pretty well, so it's not that much of a problem. But this means I'm taking a lot of damage on my guy, because unfortunately, this does not heal even when it goes to this on 10. So,
Wow, that did a lot of damage. I know Infernape's not bulky, but
go
Jesus.
for the poison move, but he knew. Right, this is a good play, right? Because if I went for the poison move, most of these guys resisted. So me making a prediction was something that could happen, and it did happen. It went great for him. Now he's probably thinking again the same, right? But keeping that Infernape at 10 is just not that valuable. I decided to actually swap this and give the HP a little bit, and just go into my chilling here, because it does have a pretty decent matchup against the two remaining ones, and I can just kill this monkey with the Rocky Helmet. And I keep a little bit more HP on the Salazzle, right? You never know.
Okay. Nice Uxie, nice Uxie. Got Great Tusk and PZ left.
Let's go Uxie. Obviously he just has to bring the Porygon. He threatens me with Shadow Ball. He threatens me with the Tri Attack as well. This is scary, right? This Pokemon, Terra fucking Porygon. It's super scary, right? Super scary.
It's no joke.
I can't switch all my shells, so I kind of have to stay in. I think he should go for Tri Attack. I don't really remember it. It's been some time, and he does go for Tri Attack, so that is unfortunate, because I do retreat. I think I go into the Razzle Dazzle to sack it. Okay, so we sack this. This destroys me. Maybe I could have kept the Razzle Dazzle a little bit, but honestly, it couldn't do much else to the rest of the ones that he had.
I think that was a great play. I don't think Salazzle did much more. I mean, maybe Toxicking Great Tusk, but
set up with the Rabbit Spear, right? So it's not comfortable. So now this is locked into Tri Attack. I knew it, so I bring the Boulder here. Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, wouldn't Boulder be the?
I resist the Tri Attack. So
wouldn't Boulder be the ideal play here? Start going for SDs.
His switch. I think this is the. Oh, what's happening? My head. My head's starting to hurt. Huh? Is it Frag Choke? Oh no, Frag Choke is coming for me. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? No, not now. Not while my Iron Boulder gets the boost, the speed boost. It's not possible.
Oh no.
I'm sick. The play here, he's locked. So the play is to go for the Psychic move that I got. Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt does around 50% to the Porygon, really good damage. And if he swaps into the Tusk, we do not that much damage. So at this point, I'm not myself. It's Frag Choke. Frag Choke has taken my brain. It's not me. This is not me, okay, guys? And I go for the safe move. I wanted to see. The animation's really cool, though. I must say. And
it is a cool animation.
I am scared here. I am scared. So I hear the Frag Choke leaves, and I try to do an aggressive play to try to bring this back up after this horrible Mighty Cleavely. I didn't know he had the Psychic Barrier at all. So I was.
Oh, it is the Psychic Barrier. Okay.
So I can kill it with my Uxie once my horse dies. Once the
my horse.
Dies. So an Earthquake would, in fact, has had a very nice chance to kill me. I do have a little bit of HP, but I think mostly I don't remember his set, but I cock it, and it was a very few opportunity to even live this, so it's completely in his favor. So he's gonna make an aggressive play, thinking that I would swap out to my two good switches to this, and I could have, but I decided to actually just do a good play here. I think, especially because I didn't know he had the Psychic Barrier spoilers. And that's what I do, go for the Zen Headbutt, boom, look at all this damage I did to the Porygon, yes! And I should keep going with the, with the Zen Headbutts, And now that he switches Tusk in, more damage. It should do 50%, but I didn't know about the berry, and now I don't do 50%. And now he has more than 50%, and this is bad. I'm gonna play safe here. I'm gonna try to do the same play again, the same aggressive play, and I shouldn't have done the same play, because look at this damage, that's ridiculous, but he just go for Earthquake. If I had switched into 25 bonds now, that would have been great, but this was another terrible play that I did, because it worked once, but he didn't let me do it twice. I thought I was being slick by doing it twice, and that I would surprise him. Alas, he had no reason. But at this point, I decided to just let it go and try to win with my Mandibus, because he just basically wins against the Porygon after the damage I did. So it's not all lost. Goes for the knockoff. We'll live because we're very defensive. We even do Rocky Helmet, and we can see the Psychic Noise and
A little Psychic Noise, okay.
There it is. Very cool, actually.
Love the Psychic Noise.
So down goes the Tusk, and it's just about the Porygon save. He has to bring it. He's just in range to die most rolls from Great Balls. He goes for Tri Attack, is the only chance he's got. If he had gone for Ice Beam, I think he could have just won more easily.
Yeah, I was wondering if Ice Beam would have been a little bit better there. Hey, what's up, Nerd Channel? How you doing?
So we can
Iron Boulder is my favorite horse now.
And then we just kill him with Braver.
There's Spectrier, there's Glastrier, and there's Iron Boulder.
Attacking move that works against this. My other attacking move is Roost. No, U-turn, and then I have Roost and Defog. So here comes the Mandibus. Look at that amount of HP we have. It's a very comfortable amount of HP. So Tri Attack comes, and there we go. We just had it on the palm of our hands. Oh!
Oh no! 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 Oh no!
Yep. I didn't even see that crit. Yep.
Production side. I love the audio cut there. I love the audio cut there. I want to relive that moment. I want to relive that moment. That was cinematic.
The Porygon save. He has to bring it. So we can tank a Tri Attack, no problem. And then we just kill him with Braver. That's my only play. I don't have any other attacking move that works against this. My other attacking move is Roost. No, U-turn, and then I have Roost and Defog. So here comes the Mandibus. Look at that amount of HP we have.
Look at that amount of HP on especially defensive Mandibuzz.
So Tri Attack comes.
Oh.
There we go.
Listen.
We just had it on the palm of our hands. Oh. Yep.
It's fucking cinematic, Frank. Oh my god.
See that crit. Yep. Week 1 PPL Season 2. We
I also
just
love
got
your trainer card.
Pokémon even. That was not very lucky, you know. 10%.
Your usage of audio in this is immaculate.
Just go.
I can't get over this.
Into Mandibus.
We all need to appreciate Frank here for a second.
Are very spedev, so we can tank.
I'm sorry for making you relive this, but I really am applauding you for the amount of like effort post production. If there is one thing I wish I could get down, it would be like audio mapping like you do for this. Oh my god.
No.
It makes it.
So here comes the Mandibus. Look at that amount of HP we have.
It makes
very comfortable amount of HP. So Tri Attack comes, and there we go. We just had it on the palm of our hands. Oh. Yep. I didn't even see that crit. Yep.
Love it. Love it. Oh my god.
Week 1
God
PPL
tier.
Season 2. We just got Pokémon.
God tier.
Pokémon even.
Oh my god. I hope this helps out everybody's watch
That
time
was
if you
not
need
very
it.
lucky, you know.
I don't know if anybody
10%.
needs watch time, but I hope this is all helping. Oh my god. All right. Everybody go subscribe to Frank, please. If not for the immaculate audio mapping, then please do it to help him get rid of his cough. More aggression wins. This is, so we saw the Mountain match. We saw Matt's match. We have not seen Vepsis play yet. Okay. I love that intro. I love that music. Oh my god. Hold on, let me go back. I gotta subscribe. Everybody should subscribe. Leave a like. Fun fact. Vepsis, one of the OG goats, used to help me out in the front office. Fun fact. Go subscribe to Vepsis. Was that Sword and Shield? I want to say it was Sword and Shield. I've been doing this way too long.
Has a very good answers for.
I've been doing this way too long. All right, hold on. Okay, there's that. Pause. Quality. Speed. 1.5. All right. My wife texted me. I got to make sure. Yeah, Davey was in there. Good old Davey. Davey and Jared were in there. Good old Davey and Jared. Love them. Them boys. All right. I'm going to actually go top off my beverage. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to play some music. We're going to get the lo-fi, the Zelda lo-fi going in the anticipation for Vepsis, but I am still going to go. I still am going to go grab a drink. So do you remember that time when your name was brought up? Aw. All right. It's my first time watching a lot of people, which is why I want to do it. All right. I'm back. Plus side of having a water cooler in your basement. All right.
What is up, my little Dados? Vepsis, your host of the Helsinki Triggers, and we are here for the PPL Season 2 Week 1 battle.
Right into it.
Go up against Necros Tivo. And now we're going to be going through first part of the video very briefly, my team of 6, and how it's going to be very unique and different compared to what you've seen from me in the past generation, how I like to play in my Traveling games, because for Generation 9 things are way stronger and it's way more offensive, and this old dog has to start learning new tricks and adjust to this metagame, and I'm trying my best here, and with the support of a good friend of mine, Addison, as well, going into this week versus Necros Tivo, who has a very tough roster for me personally to handle, because he has a very good answers for Iron Valiant defensively and offensively. Considering he has a Clefable, Galas Loking, and Venusaur Undersun, which can all deal with it very well. And from there, Walking Rake and Venusaur in general are very tough for me to handle. And even Crocodile, Terrakion, and all those other guys, like, he has a lot of threats.
He got Crook and Terrakion?
His defenses, so it's not an easy week for me to start out with.
I was just telling him I was looking forward to play it. Now I'm not.
Taking like Pokemon a little bit more seriously, I guess, because Gen 9 wise, I haven't been as up to the game per se as I was in the previous generations, because I've been trying to take a little bit of break from Draft League scene. But I'm excited to be back and try to see what I can do in this generation. And before we jump into Team of 6 that we're going to be covering very, very briefly the Terra Captains, just so you guys are at least a little bit aware of with those, because I don't have like a fancy layout for this stuff for this season. I'm kind of keep it very simple for myself and for you audience when it comes
Simplicity
to that stuff.
works.
So, when it comes
Love
to
it.
my own Terra Captains, I had, as a reminder from
Hey, what's up, Glenn?
I have a Terra... Noivern with the Flying, Normal, and Fairy as the potential typings, and then I have Retzias with Terra Ice, Water, and Steel, whereas my opponent Necros Tivo, he can bring from his side a Terra Electric, Ice, and Fire Substrika, Terra Flying, Fighting, and Crash Doggio, and the last one is Earthworm with Terra Steel, Ghost, and Fairy, respectively. So that's the Terra Captains out of the way, and now let's see in the team building portion that how I was able to assemble this team with a little bit of help from Addison's side. Like, I would say 80% the team is done by myself, and then there were a couple of things, including the Gengar's item and the last move, that I specifically asked Addison's guidance a little bit on this, because she is at least a little bit more familiar with Generation 9.
That's
I know
fire.
She hasn't played it all too much herself, but at least she took part of last season in PPL, and I can trust her help and experience in that regard to get myself a little bit more familiar and get myself going in.
Addison's goated.
So we're going to be going with the Gengar, with the Castaberry and Bure, which is... here to provide me a form of priority once I'm under 25% of health, versus the Sun Sweepers like Venusaur and the Walking Wake, if they are in a range of my Sludge Bomb.
I am so not good enough to run a set like this. I look at this and I'm like, is there like, no, maybe with the endure, maybe, you know, better players than me. I don't know if I could run this. I love it. I don't have the
Well, so that's not particularly what I'm
gumption.
them with the hardest.
I don't think I could ever click endure. I would click it and it wouldn't work.
Should be outpacing both of them.
And then I'd never run it again.
What scenario you might not be able to outpace Venusaur,
but I like
hopefully
it.
Doesn't come down to that. But other than that, the
Cause that propaganda promoted by Addy.
Choice scarf like Crocodile or Terrakion that could also be choice scarf, and by having endure, it enables me to outpace them and hit them with a big energy ball, if not killing them, depending on what health they are at. So that is going to be the Gengar. It's also a mon that by its dual stab plus energy ball.
Love Gengar. Great mon.
In a matchup like this was very important for me to intensify and say that, you know what, this is a bad matchup, but Gengar definitely does have a...
I'm also gonna vomit that you have thing 2 and she has thing 1. Spoilers for if you haven't seen mine and Addy's match.
Good matchup out of everybody else that I'm able to bring this week, so I had to bring it one way or another. Then
Destiny Bond Valiant.
Iron Valiant with Aura Sphere, Moonblast, Shadow Bond, Destiny Bond. I was playing around with a physical set for the longest of time, but I decided to change it specifically in a scenario if there's a Galas Looking Set Titan core, which means that Set Titan will get +1 defense out of the snow, being an ice type itself.
That's fair.
And in that kind of scenario, Aura Sphere actually does more than close combat would have done for my Iron Valiant. And it also makes sure that I can lower my defenses, which I guess can come into a play. And I then also have a stronger way to hit Galas Looking, which
thing 1 and thing 2, yeah.
Defensive with Colberry most likely on it in the mocks that I've been able to
also want to vomit, but love it.
Kind of getting some practice in it before going to this game. So in that kind of scenario, Shadow Ball has been doing more than Knockoff has. So it's nice to mix it up in that way and try to see if I can do more damage and get more value out of. And then I have Destiny Bond in a form of way to eliminating like a Galas Looking or Clefable out of the way, because those kind of mons can be a little bit of irritating, especially Galas Looking for my Choice Scarf Noivern, which we might as well talk about next, because it's going to be my main form of winning condition and the best speed control that I can bring to this matchup versus a Sun team.
Choice Scarf Terra Normal Boom Burst? Hell yeah.
Choice Scarf, at worst, I'm forcing a speed tie with the Venusaur, and I should live one Timid Sludge Bomb after Stealth Rocks with my...
Damn, Venusaur under Sun ties Scarf Noivern?
So, even in that scenario, I should live the hit, and ideally I can back with a Flamethrower. Then I have Draco Meteor for the Walking Wake, and then I have Terra Normal Boom Burst as a general strong stab to spam, ideally in this matchup. The only thing that can kind of pull a stoppage to this is like very healthy Galas Looking, which could be maybe especially defensive, but ideally it won't be. But also Earthworm that can naturally, by being a steel type resisted or turning into a Terra Ghost, it can be immune to it. But for the Earthworm, I do have intentions to attempt to weaken it down or force it out for my opponent's side with my Iron Threats and especially with my Haxorus ideally. And leave it to the point that Noivern is freed up to do its thing and doesn't have to worry about a healthy Earthworm in the late game. So that's hopeful that we can provide that for Noivern, that we get rid of.
I like that a lot,
Iron Threats
especially if that's where the speed tiers end up with that, with Venusaur being the only Sunsweeper I think that was on his side of the team. I like that a lot. That's crazy. Like I think of Noivern, I just think like incredibly fast, and then you're gonna scarf it. And it's still at best speed ties Timid Venusaur in the sun. That's mind-boggling.
Even if it's Terra Ghost or remains as the steel type, because even with body presses we won't do too much to a physical defensive variant. But Iron Threats is here just providing me stealth rock support. We are outpacing max speed Crocodile, because my opponent being Necrostevo, he actually does his effort of breeding all of his Pokemon for this season, as far as I'm aware. So keeping that in mind, and the fact that he's still recovering from COVID, which hopefully by now he's been able to get healthy from, for his own sake, all those things combined made me think that I have to just cover my bases and go max speed, and covering all the Pokemon as they were max speed, and nothing about it.
Vebs is like, he has COVID, he doesn't gen, I'm gonna kick his... I'm kidding.
Aggressive speed creeping, which sometimes you will.
I didn't know he had COVID, poor guy. I hope he's doing better.
Or something that you do yourself if you're a Traffic player yourself. But for this week, I cannot really afford to do that, considering my opponent and the time limitations he might have when it comes to making his Pokemon are ready to go. But outside of that, we have Earthquake as a general stat that he doesn't really swap into too well. On his roster, his only immunities are Earthworm with his ability, and Dodrio being his...
Vebs said this is Draft League, motherfucker.
Then we have Body Presses, which is a very strong way of getting some damage on things like
Crocodile. Oh, I love Stevo. I haven't played Stevo in years. It's been like GBA, like season 5.
All around like utility move. You know what Knockoff does. It's a very strong move. Probably the best move in the game still to this day. And then Stealth Rock's there to provide entry hazard damage that I will need chip damage. Even that 12% will come in handy versus some of these offensive guys. And especially Torkoal, if it's Heat Shock over Heavy Duty Boost, it's massive to get that 25% of that guy and eliminating his turns that he can stay in while I have the Stealth Rock still up. And then
did I missed while I was... I missed while I was...
way of getting some damage.
I'm gonna explain and then I'm gonna pause and stop talking. Throwback to... Oh no, I love Coop. I hope they're doing well too. I missed the speed with the booster energy on this, so I'm just backtracking a little bit as I was making fun of how aggressive Febsis is and kicking a man while he's down.
We are outpacing max speed Crocodile, because my opponent being Necrostevo, he actually does his effort of breeding all of his Pokemon for this
Okay,
season,
max speed Crocodile.
So keeping Steel type because it's Sting and doesn't have to worry about a healthy Earthworm in the late game. So that's hopeful that we gonna provide that for Neumann, that we get rid of the Earthworm. Iron Threats per se cannot do it by himself, even if it's Terra Ghost or remains as the Steel type, because even with body.
I think just I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna keep watching. The last time I heard from Cooper is actually when was I in the apartment? When did Digimon come out? I was playing Digimon TCG and I was in a Discord server and I ran into them. And I was like, oh my God, like just the smallest of fucking worlds. That was the last time. They're, brief catch up. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? But, it was good to see they were still around.
Presses, we won't do too much of a physical defensive variant, but Iron Threats is here just to providing me stealth rock support. We are outpacing max speed Crocodile because my opponent being Necrostevo, he actually does his effort of breeding all of his Pokemon for this season as far as I'm aware. So keeping that in mind and the fact that he's still recovering from COVID, which hopefully by now he's been able to get healthy from for his own sake, all those things combined made me think that I have to...
I'm just gonna shit on him when he's unhealthy.
And covering all the Pokemon as they were max speed and nothing about aggressive speed creeping, which sometimes you will see from draft league coaches this season to be doing, or something that you do yourself if you're a draft league player yourself. But for this week, I cannot really afford to do that, considering my opponent and the time limitations he might have when it comes to making his Pokemon are ready to go. But outside of that, we have Earthquake as a general stat that he doesn't really swap into too well. On his roster, his only immunities are Earthworm with its ability, and Dodrio being his only flying type and off the ground otherwise.
Okay, I like that.
Then we have Body Presses, which is a very strong way of getting some damage on things like Crocodile that could be a swap into as well, or the Earthworm before it's terrorized to a different type.
Okay.
Then we have Knockout, just an all-around like utility move. You know what Knockout does. It's a very strong move, probably the best move in the game still to this day. And then Stealth Rock's there to provide entry hazard damage that I will need chip damage. Even that 12% will come in handy versus some of these offensive guys, and especially Torkoal. If it's Heat Rock over Heavy Duty Boots, it's massive to get that 25% of that guy and eliminating.
No, I like that.
Can stay in while I have the Stealth Rock still up. And then the fifth member of the team, but going to be the dedicated lead, is going to be my Loaded Dice Haxorus, which is going to be like a immediate pressure to my opponent that I'm able to provide right away.
Dedicated lead Haxorus.
Needed damage for things like either the Crocodile, if it's going to be a lead scenario, either versus the Earthworm, which ideally I can like force a lot of damage or even killing it with Haxorus and get more mileage out of.
Oh yeah, true. The Mold Breaker Earthquake
Fable,
to go through the Earth Eater
that can do a massive damage to it, and with more breaker,
I love that.
Will not be in effect. Unless it's like ability shield item from his behalf. So Haxorus will be providing a lot of early game pressure for my end to my opponent and do lots of damage to the point that things like Gengar, Iron Valiant, and Neumann are more freed up. And then after the Haxorus has gone down, depending on what's in front of me, I would like to be able to go to Iron Threats next in this battle and get up those Stealth Rocks, provide the chip damage, remove items, and then we proceed from there. That's kind of how I envision this game to be played out for my behalf, and hopefully
I like that strategy.
Well. And the final member of the team is going to be the only like dedicated quote-unquote wall that I have, but it has no recovery move on itself, because we are running Assault Vest the Axis Defense. I know, this is like a 14-point Wobbuffet that I'm running this week, but that's how pressuring I am to do.
He said it's a 14-point Wobbuffet he's running this week.
Things like Venusaur and Walking Wake, that if I don't have a Assault Fist on, even on a Deoxys defense, those things...
That's gross. That's a gross set. I love it, but that's gross.
They will just two-shot this guy even still, and all my other members on my team. Like, the only thing that I could have tried to make work here over would have been Red Sea Ice. But Red Sea Ice had a very tough time to have its 4 moves set versus the other guys. Whereas the Axis defense gets still good moves that I can run on Assault Vest. Like, Psychic Noise as a noob Psychic type move is really nice, because with that, then I can eliminate any kind of healing from my opponent if they are affected by it, outside of Crocodile, which is immune to this. Then I have counter to hit the Crocodile when it's hitting me with a knockoff or Earthquake if I'm willing to take that hit to exchange damage with it. Then I have Miracle to hit the Venusaur when Walking Wake, which especially if I'm healthy enough, and Venusaur has gone for like Growth, which gives it +2 attack and speed. If I can call that right to be like a special set, which I think it's going to be versus me, then I can pop up with a Miracle in itself or what have you. And especially with Assault Vest, it gives me the security of thinking that do I go for the Miracle or counter, depending on if I've seen any attacking moves out of it, or do I go for the Psychic Noise for guaranteed chip.
I'm running Calcs right here on this side just to...
Iron Threats is the all-around good utility move to remove some items out of his side. And the Axis defense, I don't expect it to last throughout this battle, but the early mid-game, what I need is a pivoting way around the walking.
Oh my god, that's
so
gross.
I'll have at least this in the back to rely on it. Other than that, the team is very offensive and pretty straightforward.
This is a gross set.
We're basically trying this week to win without Choice Scarf Neumann, and everybody else is hopefully providing their support to put everything in place for that to happen. So that's going to be the team, and now let's go see how this battle is going to be turning out.
Wow. So I just want to point out really quickly the calc based off of that I'm looking at. I am looking at a +2 Venusaur in the sun. Weather Ball has a 10% chance to 2-hit KO that set. That is gross. That is gross. I respect it. I respect it.
Alright, we are here with the battle, and since it's week 1, I figured that, you know what, since I'm finished and it's very cold out here where I live, this time of year, of course. I have my Ushanka hat on, and then we are cracking a cold one as well. A long drink. If you're underage, don't do this at home, of course. But we are playing Necro Steven today. I'm nervous,
God.
which is probably why I'm gonna have a long drink, so I can relax a little bit. But it should be a very fun game. For my
I love it.
A very offensive team, because the matchup is kind of forced me into that, and what I've heard from Generation 9, Wi-Fi scene-wise, how people tend to play and find the most success with right now. That's pretty much like how you should be playing right now. The way that I used to like to play, like balance and sometimes a reactional play, finding my responses for everything and whatnot. That doesn't necessarily work as too often in Generation 9, and I have noticed it too a little bit when I played.
You're speaking to my soul right here.
Showdown leagues here and there in Generation 9. I haven't really taken it too seriously this generation, but this season should be quote-unquote serious for my behalf. It's mostly just me try to lower my own expectations a little bit, just to make sure that hey, I'm still kind of rusty, I'm washed, I haven't played Wi-Fi for so long, and not too much regardless. And we're just gonna try to get you getting hang of this, I guess, and try to have fun with this season. That's most important. I do want to make the playoffs, and I really like my team for week 1. I have to make sure that I stay with the mindset what I come into this.
Let's look at preview. Gengar, Valiant, Noivern, Treads, Haxorus, and Deoxys Defense. Massive Sun Week. W-E-E-K, not W-E-A-K, W-E-E-K, with the Torkoal, the Walking Wake, and the Venusaur. Orthern's nice, Kirk is good. Okay.
This game, starting with my lead being the Haxorus and whatnot, but before anything else, let me write down his team and pick my lead properly as well. So he brought Venusaur, Galas, Slowking, Walking Wake, Crocodile, Venusaur. The only Terra Captain that he brought is the Earthworm. There's no Clefable either. There's Crocodile, Earthworm, and Torkoal. Okay. So the game plan is to be, let me just say good luck, have fun. Good luck and have fun. Okay, so Necrostevo, somebody who has been around the block for a while just like me, but we never actually got to play each other, so I'm excited for that at very least. But I'm jumping into this matchup in mind of leading with Haxorus.
I like the music in the background.
Loading dice item with Scale Shot, and I have Sword Dance, EQ, and Iron Head. And the goal is to break and wear down his team as much as possible, put him in a more of a reactionary situation ideally, and force some damage on Earthworm, for example, or Crocodile, whatnot, depending on what he leads, of course. And it's the Crocodile. Okay, this might be Intimidate. My Mold Breaker does go first, if he has Intimidate, which he does, so it means that it's not Choice Scarf.
Okay.
So here I will go for a Sword Dance, and then I can start breaking. There is no Clefable, so I know turn 2 Scale Shot should be free. So I'll click Sword Dance to see what this Crocodile will do. Let me put Crocodile right here on my cogs just to see that...
Yeah, I really like this music in the background. I need to step up my audio game.
As we go for the Sword Dance, we will be at +1 versus this. As he goes for Knockoff, which did decent amount of damage. So now that we are +1, Scale Shot has a very good chance of killing it if I get 4 hits. So we go just for that and get damage on this Crocodile. I was at 145 HP just now, so it doesn't look to be offensive per se. If he chooses to swap, it would be the Earthworm, and as long as it's not Ability Shield, I can follow it up with an Earthquake. He does stay in, as I missed the hit. Okay.
Oh no.
It's not okay because I don't get anything out of this exchange, so it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's really bad. But I guess what can one do in this situation, I guess. That's the risk that I decided to take with the running Scale Shot, and the first attacking move I go this season is gonna be a miss. Not the ideal situation, but now I will go for Stealth Rocks.
Oh, I don't think I realized. I don't think I realized the booster energy was for the defense. I just saw like the speed investment and was like, bro, it'll totally do it.
Break stuff, it just misses attack right away. I wonder what his response would be to this. I mean, it's probably gonna be Earthworm or anything, but I raised my defense and he might think I'm clicking Body Press here. He does withdraw. We're probably gonna see the Earthworm, right? Cloud Watcher. Yeah, that's the Earthworm. But I do get up my Stealth Rocks. I will go Body Press first, I think. I could also go for Knockoff just to remove its item and make sure that I'm getting something.
Didn't we say it was Terra Ghost?
I'll go Knockoff first. Let's see if it Terralyzes. Because if it's Terra Ghost, then I at least get something out of the turn. I do have to, yeah, because this could be Terra Ghost. So I'll go for Knockoff first. I'll eliminate potential leftovers, which is a big deal. As I do. Red card.
Oh,
that's... Oh, right, because I knock it off, I get rid of it. Cool. Okay, so he got his Stealth Rocks up. And he had red card on it. So actually, that was the perfect scenario for me. So now I can go for Body Press, and hopefully he doesn't Terrorize this turn. The worst case scenario would be that he has dual hazards on this. As I do go for the Body Press, which does a decent amount. As he goes for Iron Defense. So your Body Press then as well. I will think. Do I go to you on the Body Press? I think so, right? Because he might also paralyze this to make himself immune to Body Press. I don't see him clicking at least Earthquake on this. I don't see Iron Defense into EQ being a combination of play he would do. And I would use a healthy Iron Threat still as a soft swapping into Crocodile, because I am defensive. I don't have any more the ability to raise my defense with the item booster energy, because we burned it out earlier, but let's see. Heavy Slam.
Oh, is that?
Okay.
I mean, that's custom.
What's Heavy Slam with this? Would he be SPDF with this guy? Is the question. Hopefully it's not SPDF, because if it's SPDF, we are doing nothing to it. But I need to damage this. Like, my entire team relies on this thing being gone, so I have to click Shadow Ball here. Or he didn't actually have anything to hit Iron Threats. That could be a thing. I do burn my Castaberry, which is not what I want it to be used on.
Yeah.
And now he does withdraw. Mephisto. Which is the Crocodile, okay. So this is not really going as I would have liked, because I missed the first time. I do get this SPDF drop, though.
Shadow Ball has a 100% chance to drop special defense, I'm convinced.
So I know this is like bulky variant based on the damage before, so does -1 energy ball pick this thing off? Not yet, if it's max SPDF. If it's max HP, I kill it here. I feel like I need to just damage this and hope that this kills.
Yeah, absolutely, I'm with that.
Won't be fully SPDF. Cool.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, that's really good. I got at least bailed out with this SPDF drop, which was 20% chance. But I did burn out
100%
some of my
chance.
key items. Which does mean that now my Deoxys defense is way more important to have a chance to get a hit off versus the Venusaur. Otherwise, I'm a little bit tough spot. This does put him also in a tough spot as well, because if he doesn't have a Choice Scarf or Photosynthesis Speed like item on the guy, yeah, he has to go to Torkoal here to set up the sun in order to outpace me. And like any kind of damage on this Torkoal is good, so I'm not.
Especially, yeah.
I'm gonna click Slot Bomb right away. Because if I damage this enough to the point that he cannot swap in free anymore, it means that he doesn't have. Yeah, this is the only time he gets. Sun
oh yeah, and he wasn't boots.
He does probably have obviously the heat rock on it, so he will get extended turns.
But he can't come back in.
But not more than that. And now the way I can make it very annoying for him, I could go into Deoxys defense now. Because it means that if he has to make a play going to an Earthworm instead, yeah, I like that play actually. More that I think about it, the better it is for me. I go into you now. Because it means that if Walking Wake or Venusaur comes in, I already have my check into the field. If he has to go into Earthworm, I'm burning his turn of Sun. And this thing is basically dead. But for now, do I click Knockoff? Or Psychic Noise? I think we click Psychic Noise. I don't think he can preserve this. I mean, he can, but then it dies and he doesn't get the Sun up regardless, so... I'll click Psychic Noise. The Earthworm has lost its item already.
Yeah,
Torkoal
going down. I mean, he's got to go into, like, Sun.exe right now. He's got to go into Venusaur. He's got to go into Walking Wake right here.
To do anything, but things have gone a little bit more my way after that whole shenanigans in turn 2 exchange. As Gengar even made a little bit misuse with the item and whatnot. He managed to do his thing. But it's not been a clean game, but I guess for week 1, that was to be expected. I feel like, in a way, I don't feel like I made too... Like, me swapping into Earthworm, or my Gengar on the Earthworm, I guess I could have just, you know, let the Iron Threats just handle it, because right now it doesn't really do much else. Okay, he does go into Walking Wake. So what kind of boost do you get? Special attack is high-end. So I'm gonna click Mirror Coat on this, right?
Oh my god, please. I love a good Mirror Coat, please.
I will click Mirror
Please,
Coat.
I want this.
I wanted to keep this thing healthier for Venusaur, but at the same time I know this
I want this.
At the moment. He goes for Substitute. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. But he has to attack me though, right? He cannot keep stopping.
He's gonna be...
And he raised his
just
special
love...
attack, so I'll click it again to break this up. Agility.
But Agility is gonna boost in the Sun though.
Okay, I should just...
Isn't that how Photosynthesis works?
Do I break it up with normal attack, or do I just keep clicking this?
The speed is higher now, so doesn't the Photosynthesis boost go to the speed?
Agility set.
You won't like that Mirror Coat. I did not like that. You're correct.
This up, that is. So I think for now I'm still better off just clicking this. Yeah, because now he has to attack me. And I'll break this up.
Oh my god, that did nothing.
This is fine, thankfully. Now we are burning out the turns at least.
Oh my god, that did nothing.
Now I'll go for Psychic Noise. So Psychic Noise into Knockoff. We'll break this up. He cannot really click the attacking move too freely, because Mirror Coat would kill it. But it's a scary proposition that he put me in. But I guess while the Sun is up, like, my Novian should be able to revenge it, and then once I Terra, I should be okay, I think. He does go for the Substitute. Oh, it goes through the sub, because it's a Sun move.
Oh, sound move, true.
Oh, that's a fantastic. I learn more as I play the game again. Like, this is how rusty I am. But that's actually really good then, because then now... Yeah, this is fine. I can live with this. All part of design, of course. Like, I am just acting that I didn't know these things happen like this, right? You believe me, right? Let's go. Okay, the Axis defense got it.
I believe it 100%.
It's funny that he dies as the substitute. Goes along with it. Good thing I had this move over any other move. Great friend, the Venusaur. Yeah, let's check the status a little bit. Harsh Sunlight for one more turn. That's pretty sick, I'd say. Okay, the Walking Wake is gone at least. Now I'll just click Psychic Noise, and if it's physical, it probably definitely kills me. If it's special, we'll see. Probably has to be Life Orb to do that, and if it's Life Orb, I'm at least forcing it to take damage. Well, I'm not forcing it. He's forcing himself by running the item, of course.
Oh, no!
Live. I could have clicked Mirror Goat there, but I didn't want any funny shenanigans anymore, because I just needed that. That's what I needed. Just damage, and the sun is gone. There's no point in preserving this. I'll just let you have it.
Oh, no.
Sludge Bomb. And it's Life Orb, yeah. Can I see its health? No, I cannot. So max speed teammate should not
Noivern
outpace
just
my...
come in and clean things?
My
No, the
Iron
Orthworm's
Fist.
still in the
I would
back.
just go to that guy now. I could go into Noivern, click Boom Burst, which is kind of fine. What is the hardest thing for you to handle right now? If I go into you and click Boom Burst, how much is the Earthworm taking? I think Noivern is fine here. And we frisk its life up. I could also click Flamethrower here, but we'll Terrorize at least. I'll just Boom Burst. I think it's fine. I don't think he's preserving it at this range. I say that immediately stops.
Oh no.
I could go into Slowking. So
I mean, Slowking might not appreciate this, depending on the build.
At least it's not Boots. As we Terrorize, I should be holding the control because it starts vibrating when all this happens. And now we got a nice hat. Look at that. We are almost matching, I think. We both have our fancy hats on right now.
Absolutely.
This is why I wear the hat, by the way. That did a lot less as I would have liked, and it's...
Oh, and it's just Black Sludge. It's not even...
Okay. I do have Iron Threats to go into. So I'll just do that. He may predict and click like Fire Move or whatnot, but... I should live the hit. As a hunch, I guess. Future Sight. I should remember that. But well, I mean, I guess Threats just needs to be in the field for this to work. And now I will click Knockoff. I'm not letting that Earthworm to gain health.
Yep, good idea.
And if he stays in, I eliminate the Black Slots and I do decent damage as well. Now I do regret not to be physical with the Iron Valiant. But depending on the situation...
I still think the build was right. I think especially if the physical Titan was worse.
Slowking. But we'll see. I wonder what he does here. Like, I feel like the Earthworm would have to be the play, but I already eliminated its way. Well, he didn't have healing move to begin, or healing item to begin with. Yeah, there comes the Cloud Watcher. As I do some chip to it. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was already the red card that was removed.
Polypress this time. He might be Terra Fairy, which is why he doesn't want to Terra. I'll click Polypress because he hasn't at least done it yet. So once he does, at least then I see what it is. And if he loses his Steel typing, he becomes more vulnerable to Noivern's Draco. Or Valiant's like Fairy move. Thankfully, I guess in a way, since this is Iron Defense, in a way I'm glad that I'm not physical with Iron Valiant. So it's kind of like a mixed bag in a way. For the Cloaking, I wish now knowing what it is. I wish I was the... Okay, Heavy Summer. Does he not have a move to hit me? I guess not. Wait, does Iron Threats win here? Is that what I'm understanding?
I think so. Yeah, because Torkoal comes back in and does
guy. I didn't design you to be that way. I thought you were gonna be supported by other fellows to do here, but Iron Threats was kind of like, you know what? The Haxorus, he's applying the fuck. Gengar, he's kind of burned its item already. He's kind of useless. Valiant, you cannot do jack shit to that Cloaking. I am the guy. I'm the man. Man of the hour. Okay. It's actually Iron Threat Sweep. This is so funny because I literally decided to be full-on support, but here he is. Let's go, Iron Threats.
Oh my god.
And that's been so gone. Oh my god. It's actually happening.
It's crazy how this happens. Oh my god, I love it.
Drink for eventual victory. My first win in Generation 9 Wi-Fi. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I'm quite washed. Probably you can
Damn.
Tell. But I also kind of want to be a little bit relaxed on this. Can we kill this guy? We don't have attack investment. No! That's Earthquake. Oh, we live that. We eat this. We eat this! Let's go, Threads. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Addie said it, and whoever is gonna... Well, Addie particularly is in this league who helped me, so she's gonna look at this, submitting the results.
Earthquake on the Glow King is nice.
What happened? And I'm like, yeah.
Damn!
Just happened. Iron Threat said, I'm the guy.
Damn. The 5-0?
Great game to Necro Stevo.
4-0? 5-0?
He was... Let's just put it in a way that he had a very difficult week, because he got COVID early on in this week, and we had a pretty big time zone difference. So I wasn't too sure if he was able to make it.
Damn. 3-0? I don't know how to count. I don't know how to count. That was fire. That was fire. Huge fan of that. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Vepsis, go subscribe. That was fire. Love that. Love that. All right, next up is me and Addy. We got 2 more matches that we haven't seen. At least that I haven't seen because I played mine versus Addy. So we got Shroom and Q. We saw Daria. We saw Kua was against J. Ricky. Then we got Ellie's match against Jack. Okay. All right, Dave, you're up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Trying to pause. Not working. Subscribe. Leave a like. There we go. A little context for this intro. I want no context. I want no context. None whatsoever. So it's a rave. It's 2 mushrooms in a rave, right? That's what I'm getting here. LOL. Formed a Black Ops group called the Council of Boomers with Onesie, Frank, Superblaw, and Eric to manipulate hacks to help me win games. Oh my god. Love it. All right. Love that. Okay.
Welcome back, Council. The city-wide manhunt continues. Former Council of Boomers member Superblaw.
Oh my god.
I thought the rest of the second half person there got it loaded or something, Frank. What are they going to be done for next?
Oh my god.
Hackscape. I remember it like it was yesterday. The case that made my name. Detective Max Stryker, DLPD. You don't do this job for the salary. You don't do it for the benefits. And you certainly don't do it expecting to be investigating a shady council summoning alter egos, dabbling in the arcane, and toying with fate. There I was in the trenches. Over my head? Not in your life. I put an evil man behind bars, Shroom Raver went to ground like a Diglett heading home, and I thought that was an end of it. The Draft League City was rarely so kind. In the smoke and haze of past battles, it turns out a new mystery was waiting to be uncovered.
He said Shroom Raver in the ground like a Diglett head gnome.
Onesie was my main man on the inside. Hadn't made contact in a while, so the call came as a surprise. Seems he'd gotten himself invited to the big leagues, but he weren't happy about it. It wasn't an offer. It was a threat. It sounded like someone was targeting him, but not just him. An ominous invitation had also come through Shroom Raver's door. Wherever the hell that was these days. If Frank got one too? I guess he got spooked. I'd spent so long thinking Shroom was the bad guy, I didn't stop to consider the alternative. Was he being set up? Looked like Superblaw escaping from prison and ended in his captivity elsewhere.
Oh my god.
Behind it was coming for him and Shroom next. Had I been misled? Maybe the Council of Boomers wasn't the threat we'd all been warned about. Someone definitely had them in their sights. And they weren't going to be greeting them with a handshake and a howdy do. This was serious. And I was going to have to get to the bottom of it. Onesie put me on to a podcast by one Dr. Slacking.
Oh my god.
Crackpot conspiracy nut with an axe to grind against the establishment.
I was fooled. I was hoodwinked. All of you have been betrayed.
He may have had some wild theories under that tinfoil hat of his. Thought this generation was a myth, poor deluded wackadoodle. But one thing was clear. He didn't trust authority, and he certainly didn't trust the commissioners of the Pokémon Premier League. I'd have to try and make contact. And if not, well, I guess the commissioners
invested on the intro than the battle.
Justice.
Hello everyone, Shroom Raver here, and welcome to my first battle from the Pokémon Premier League Season 2. Yes indeed, now, as you're no doubt aware, I am back in the PPL, Parasite Jermaine are back.
Dave went they've went like cinematic masterpiece into like Pokemon video. The dichotomy is incredible.
Under some interesting circumstances, if you've seen some of the videos that I've put up already, and indeed the intro to this one, we were invited back to PPL under some pretty
That's
suspicious
100%.
circumstances. We got an invitation that was pretty ominous. I'm a bit uncomfortable with it. I don't really know what to think. Something is going on that I'm not particularly happy with, but we are here and we have to make the best of it, which is not going to be easy because I was hoping it wouldn't come to this so early. Our first week, we are going up against Q, the Costa Rican, and the Chicago Pulse. Now, this is a bad thing for me. He's a very good player, and like in my interview, I said one of the people I didn't want to face was Q, the Costa Rican, and suddenly week 1, here we are facing Q. It's like someone was watching and has just organised it that way. I don't know really what to think about it, but you know, we're gonna have to make the best of it while figuring out what's going on. Q's team that he can pick from: Terrapagos, Meowscarada, Goldengo, Comfey, Galarian Zapdos, Tentacruel, Hitmontop, Moltres, Mudsdale, Electros, and Reuniclus. His 2 Terra Captains are Comfey, which can go Fairy, Steel, Water, and Hitmontop, that can go Fighting, Ice, and Dark. Now, this is very threatening stuff.
I love that Hitmontop.
I think was wholly underpriced, but he got it. Meowscarada is an absolute demon. Goldengo is very scary. He's got all the hazard removal, and a few very dangerous-looking setup sweepers and some just pretty powerful hitters. So we're going to have to try and get creative to deal with him here. So let's take a look at what I'm bringing. First mon, that is going to be Mobius the Mew. We have gone, let me just get my team sheet up real quick. We've got max HP, max speed here. Jolly Nature, Leftovers, Earthquake, Toxic, Sub, and Haze. Everything on his team can be Toxic except for the Goldengo and the, well, 3 things actually, the Goldengo, the Tentacruel, and the Reuniclus because of Magic Guard. But they can all be Earthquakes.
I like that.
And if it comes to a problem with Reuniclus setting up in front of me, I can haze away all those stat changes and hopefully tank hits and just chip him down with Earthquake as needs be.
Okay.
Next, we are going to be bringing Assault Vest Raikou, max special attack, max speed on their Modest Nature, which I can afford to run to be outpacing, I can make the Comfey I'm trying to outpace there, something like that. I can afford to run Modest.
Really?
Thunderbolt, Scald, Aura Sphere, and Volt Switch. This is hitting the majority of his team for pretty good damage. Going to have to be careful of that Terrapagos because the first time a Terrapagos comes in, it can basically make everything not very effective. So that's going to be a difficult one to try and deal with.
Terrapagos is
I'm
nutty.
to be sort of Volt Switching around, getting initiative and getting in some of my heavy hitters. One of which is going to be a fairly standard Max Jolly Toxic Orb Zangoose going on here. Facade, Quick Attack, Knockoff, and Swords Dance. I only really need normal and dark hits to take on his team. If I can get a Swords Dance up, then it's pretty much game.
Love
because
that.
Everything I don't outspeed dies to Quick Attack at +2 with Terra Normal. And then you've got Knockoff for the Goldengo and Facade for like everything else. Like even if his Mudsdale is somehow at max HP with a +1 boost from Stamina, +2 Facade will knock it out. So yeah, Zangoose could be endgame, ideally. I really want to get a good record with Zangoose this season, so that's what
That's not a goose.
Fourth member of the team, looking at my sheet over there, is going to be a physically defensive Fortress with Leftovers, rocking out with Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, Volt Switch, and Ice Spinner.
Oh, love the Ice
Spinner
Spinner
tech.
tech.
This is going to be my best answer to Meowscarada. Meowscarada is very scary, but Fortress will be able to take it on. I wanted to run Rocky Helmet, but you know, the punching glove thing exists, protective pads exists, and I'm going to need a bit more longevity on Fortress because I want to be trying to spin against his decent hazard setters.
Oh, yeah.
This will also take at least 1 hit.
No,
from
I
the
like
Galarian
that set.
Zapdos, if he brings that. So yeah, Volt Switch just to initiative on out of there. If Fortress is in trying to spin, I'm fully anticipating Goldengo to be coming in to block that, so I can Volt Switch out there and get into one of my big hitters to take on Goldengo, one of which is going to be Candygram. This is Life Orb, Garchomp over here, 240 Jolly Nature and Speed. Max attack, rest and HP, Scale Shots, Earthquake, Iron Head, and Stone Edge. Once again, this is hitting his team for very, very good damage, neutral super effectively. With a Scale Shot up, everything below, let's see, the Galarian Zapdos in speed is going to be outpaced, even if they're scarfed. I'm going to have to watch out for the Comfey, which I'm expecting him to bring, which could be a bit of an issue. But yeah, this is going to be hitting very hard indeed. Tanking hits because it's got naturally good bulk, and hoping that it can put the hurt on Q. Final member of the team is
I like that because sometimes you just need
Sinistra. We have Max.
I like that because sometimes you just need something that like doesn't set up. You just fucking hit buttons and put damage out. I like that a lot.
128 special attack, Modest Nature. The rest pumped into speed. I think that's outpacing stuff like a non-invested Tentacruel. We have Gotcha, Calm Mind, Strength Sap, and Shadow Ball. Pretty much all I need to be hitting him very, very powerfully. The Colbur Berry on there. This is going to enable me, even by not hitting it super effectively, to try and better take on the Meowscarada. I can tank a knockoff with my Colbur Berry, immediately go for Strength Sap to lower his attack, get my HP back, and maybe even then go Terra Fairy to tank another one and start setting up if I can. So yeah, that is the team that I'm going to be bringing, looking at what Q has got. Kind of things I'm expecting. I mean, those top 3 on his team, Terrapagos, Meowscarada, and Goldengo, like, they are coming. I'm absolutely certain of it. In fact, to be honest, I could very well see him just bringing his top 6 picks. Terrapagos, Meowscarada, Goldengo, Comfey, Galarian, Zapdos, and Tentacruel.
I hate those drafts where it's like, I hate the drafts where it's like, you could just bring the top 6 every time. Like, oh, love those. I love them and I hate them at the same time.
Tentacruel. I'm anticipating especially defensive, and I'm anticipating
A silly
That
goose.
is going to be his best to take on my Sinistra, so that when I try and match a gotcha or straight step on it, I will get hurt by doing so. So that I'm going to have to watch out for. But I have some things that I think can take on the Tentacruel, so that's kind of my mindset going into this. The Terapagos is going to be a tough one. Obviously, I've never fought one before, so I don't entirely know what it can do.
Yeah, thank you for being my guinea pig on how to fight Terapagos if that shows up. I don't know if that shows up. Spoilers, but thank you.
Set with the spin.
I want to see how that works.
And then just some powerful natural hitting moves. So it's going to be a difficult one. Q is a very talented player. He's got a very good team. But let's get into the battle and see what he decided to bring against me. So Q decided to bring Terapagos, Comfey, Meowscarada, Tentacruel, Hitmontop, and Goldengo. A lot of what I was expecting. No sign of the Galarian Zapdos, which I'm very happy about. But
did we not just decide that was his top 6?
Toxic Spikes, which is a problem. My team does not have a very good grounded poison, and he's picked up on that very quickly. So what I'm kind of expecting him to do is just straight up lead with Tentacruel. With that in mind, my lead is going to be Raikou to try and force him out. He does not have an immunity to Volt Switch, which is very nice. No, Mudsdale here is great, which means I can lead with my Raikou and just go for Volt Switch and try and force him out and stop him getting his hazards up as soon as possible. So, here we go. Battle is going to start against Q, our first of the season, against someone I didn't want to fight. And he is going to lead with the Tentacruel. Now, of course, the
Tentacruel, oh my god.
But I rather thought he'd want to bring offensive. The Tentacruel is in, straight up against my Raikou, so I've got the lead right there. If he's fully special defensive, I won't be able to take him out. So realistically, I'm just going to go for Volt Switch and hope I force him to withdraw.
Yeah, no ground types, so might as well.
Later on down the line. So, here comes the Volt Switch. As you can see, that's doing a good amount of damage, like slightly over half. And it's at this point that I start thinking, oh god, please no Mirror Coat. Please no Mirror Coat, that is the last thing I want to see. The best thing I really have to go into is probably the Mew. Obviously, it won't take reduced damage if he's going for that Mirror Coat, but I'm fully expecting the Toxic Spikes now that he's lived the hit. So Mew comes in, and as you can see, right off the bat, he's going to go for T-Spikes. He's identified.
Let's hold my breath on the Mirror Coat.
And he's gone for it turn 1. So good play by him, and now I kind of have to try and react from here. Now I'm thinking that he's going to want to go for another layer or get out, so I'm going to go for a sub to try and scout out what he wants to do. Turns out he's just going to go straight for Hydro Pump. So if I'd gone for Earthquake there, he'd have been gone. But as it is, he is going to be able to break my sub with the Hydro, which is a little bit unfortunate. But now we've got to play this kind of prediction game. Is he going to stay in and keep trying to break my sub, or is he going to go out into something else, predicting me to now go straight for an attack?
I think you just Earthquake.
So as it is, he's going to get the play right. I go for Earthquake, and he is going to switch straight out and make the very, very offensive play directly into his Meowscarada. I go for Earthquake, and as you can see, with no investment on my part, that is not going to be doing a whole lot of damage. Get some leftovers back, which is nice, and use a very good amount of health, but now I have to react to a whole-ass Meowscarada in front of me, and that's a scary prospect. Now all day, every day, my switch here is into my Fortress.
Yep.
He's going to be going for either U-turn or knockoff, I'm pretty sure. No reason for him not to do either of those things. And as you can see, he's going to go for the knockoff, get rid of my leftovers. And it's looking like he isn't the Protean set, because otherwise he'd have just gone to Pure Dark. I think that's how it works. Either way, this would be a great chance for me to spin, but he does have that Goldengo, and I'm fully anticipating he's going to go directly into it to stop me getting rid of those T-Spikes early. So my play here, given that I'm going to be slower than him anyway, is to go for Volt Switch early game and try and get some initiative against that Goldengo. As you can see, he is going to withdraw, and he is going to go hard into High Tide, and that is indeed going to be his Goldengo. Trying to block my Rapid Spin, he has an Air Balloon, which is really nice. So I can pop that with a Volt Switch. Let's go. And now, if I was going to go into Garchomp, this would be a real threat to him. What I'm actually going to do is go into my Raikou, though. I am going to be taking those Toxic Spikes, but Raikou, at the moment, is kind of functioning as a bit of a hit-and-run Pokemon. I just want to be Volt Switching around, getting initiative where I can, and getting chip damage for, hopefully, either Zangoose or the Garchomp to come in late game and try and...
Because you could have Shadow Ball.
So Volt Switch is most likely my play here, see what he wants to do, and react to whether he stays in or not, by going into something that can take on this guy. He is going to stay in. He's pretty confident, obviously, and legitimately that he can live any one hit I go for. Special defense isn't exactly my forte right about now, but now that his Air Balloon is popped, I can go into my Mew if I so choose. I will very likely take a hit from this guy, given that I have such a massive HP investment. Oh, did I say Mew? Swerved. Pranked. No, I'm going to Garchomp instead. I can't afford to be too predictable when I'm recording these, because I don't know who's watching. You know, something strange is going on in the PPL, and I can't afford to be predictable to people. I need to sort of throw different things out there. As it is, I decided to go to Garchomp. Naturally bulky, it can definitely tank at least one hit from this guy. His Shadow Ball does a lot, but now I'm in a very strong position with Garchomp in here. I don't have a lot of time because I'm poisoned and life orb, so I kind of have to use my turns as well as I can, and that pretty much means hitting what's in front of me at this point and going for Earthquake.
Yeah, I like that.
He's going to be the play. He is going to get on out of there and go into Triple Tech. That's going to be his Hitmontop, who gets the Intimidate onto me. Garchomp is incredibly powerful, goes for Earthquake, and as you can see, even at -1, that is going to do over half. I know I'm life orb, but Hitmontop is usually very bulky. The fact that it's taken so much damage means that it quite possibly doesn't have full defense investment, and it might be looking to try and prioritize by going for the likes of Mach Punch. Either way, I need to get on out of there and go into something that can take the hit a little bit better, and that's looking like Fortress. And it is going to be the Fortress. I go into it here. He, of course, has his Hitmontop in, and as you can see, going to go for the Mach Punch, which does a nominal amount of damage to my Fortress. Unfortunately, those leftovers are gone. He is back at just over half his health now.
And this could be an opportunity to spin, but once again, I'm pretty sure that Goldengo is just going to come back in. So I have to decide whether I'm going to go for the spin, predicting him not to go into Goldengo now that it's at lower health, or try and get my rocks up, or once again, go for the initiative. As you can see, I go for the initiative, and he withdraws and goes into Tentacruel. So he was willing to go back into that, I guess, on my spin to get his hazards up once again. So a good play on Q's part, but I'm just going to Volt Switch out of there and see if I can go into something that will take out this Tentacruel once and for all. And I'm going to go into Zangoose. Now, this is an interesting thing because it's going to waste my Toxic Orb as an item, but I'm only on regular poison, which means that isn't going to stack up if Zangoose has to stay in for multiple turns. Now, Tentacruel is at low health, and I've got a load of things that can kill it. So realistically, I don't think he's going to be switching out here. I also don't exactly know how much speed he's got on this guy. And it's not a risk I entirely want to take. He does naturally outpace me, and he could be even...
Zangoose putting in work.
So my play here is just go for the quick attack and try and take this Tentacruel off the field of play. And that's what I'm going to do. Go for quick attack,
Let's go.
Tentacruel, and the first KO of the season for Parasite Germain goes to Zangoose. Really happy about that. I want Zangoose to do well for me. It has done in the past. It's a good ally to me, and I think it's going to help me out a lot this season.
Dave's my favorite low tier user.
Of course, now he is free to bring in just any one of his innumerable amounts of threats. So, speaking of threats, in comes the cat. Now, I don't have a Swords Dance up, so even if I was to Terra Normal here, Quick Attack wouldn't be taking out the Meowscarada. And you know, Fortress is still a good enough range of health that it can come in and tank hits. So, once again, that is very likely going to be my play here, because I'll be able to just rinse and repeat against this Meowscarada with Fortress, getting it in and Volt Switching around to get initiative further on down the line. So, gonna get on out of there with Zangoose, and go on into... Haha, you thought! No, it's Garchomp again, I choose to sack it. So yeah, he's gonna go for Flower Trick here. I wanted to get a free switch.
Interesting that it's not the Protean set.
Mix things up and not be predictable, because I don't know who's watching, but down goes Garchomp, very unfortunate, not gonna be able to get anything going with my first round pick today. But like I say, this does afford me a free switch into my Fortress to see if I can go for a spin at some point. So, in comes that Fortress. And now, again, I have to kind of make the call. Is he going to go into his Goldengo? Now, the Tentacruel's gone down, so he can't set up those Toxic Spikes again.
He also can't, he also can't get...
See what he does here.
Oh, no, he's got maybe Rapid Spin on him on top.
Goldengo once again. Like I was saying, the fact that his Tentacruel has gone down means that he can't get T-Spikes.
I'm sitting here.
I don't want to keep them up. But
I'm sitting here looking at a whole Hitmontop. I see the Tentacruel go down. I'm like, he can't Rapid Spin anymore. He has 3 Rapid Spinners.
He's going to make that play, decide it's time to get my own rocks.
Who let him do it?
Tentacruel go down would imply to me that that's not his spinner. It was his hazard setter, and that was its job. So now that's gone, he's probably got spin on the Hitmontop. And now I don't really want to take a hit from this Goldengo with my Fortress, but I do have an AV Raikou in the back who should be able to take it on fairly well. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hard switch out of there.
I'm with it.
Get on in with my Raikou and see exactly what this Goldengo wants to do to me. And as you'll see, after my pressure goes off, what he chooses to do is just go for a substitute. Wasn't quite anticipating that, but that does sort of say to me, sub-nasty plot. You know, Shadow Ball, make it rain, something like that. I can break his sub, and it's probably best that I do that with my Raikou and stay in, because like I say, I'm AV, he won't be able to do a vast amount to me. I go for the Thunderbolt. As you'll see, that is indeed going to break the sub of the Goldengo, which is lovely, not letting him get away with setting up in front of me, and as you'll see, Make It Rain is the play he goes for, potentially predicting my Volt Switch.
Yeah, I was going to say, you resist that already in the AV.
I'm taking a decent amount of toxic damage, which I'm not a huge fan of, but now I should be able to just click Thunderbolt again and take this thing out if he wants to stay in, which I don't think he's going to want to do. As you'll see, he does not want to do that. He wants to keep those Toxic Spikes up on my side forever. So he's going to go into his cat, the Meowscarada. It takes some of the rocks damage, so it's not boots. And I'm going to go for Thunderbolt and do a good amount of damage to him. That's not horrible damage at all.
That was some good shit.
I do not want to stay in here. Raikou could still be useful for the likes of that Goldengo to hit things on the switch, and now is my chance to go back into my
That's
Fortress.
weakened up into a good Zangoose range.
And now I'm really kind of wishing that I had the Rocky Helmet, because at least I would have got some more damage with the initial knockoff. In comes the Fortress. He is going to go for the knockoff again. That's not going to do a whole huge amount of damage. And now he's suckered me into this idea that I cannot spin until the Goldengo is gone. I have to go for Volt Switch, which is potentially going to cost me in the upcoming turns. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm sort of stumbling over my words. I am kind of ill. I've got a split lip, which isn't helping matters. Yeah, you know, the PPL have really caught me at a bad time for me. It's there you go. They caught me while I'm ill, which is not great. You know, they're giving me every weakness they can. But as you'll see, he's just going to stay in and go for the knockoff. He's suckered me in to thinking I can't spin. That was my chance to get a spin off, and unfortunately I waste it going for Volt Switch. But it does mean that I can try and get some initiative by going into my Zangoose and getting this thing out of here with a quick attack, and that is basically what I'm going to do. In comes Zangoose, and I have to make a decision here, because quick attack at this point will take him out without terroring or without a Swords Dance. So do I just attack the threat that's in front of me, or do I predict him to go into his Goldengo, go for the knockoff, or the Swords Dance? If I go for Swords Dance here and he switches, then I'm going to do horrible things to his team. If I go for Swords Dance and he attacks, I lose Zangoose for no reason.
Horrible
it's a tough
things.
spot to be in, it's a bit of a bind, and as you'll see, he is going to make that switch, I guess predicting my quick attack, and go into his Goldengo. So once again, Q gets the play right. He goes into Goldengo as my quick attack, and unfortunately, that is not going to work out so well for me, and I take a bit of poison damage, and now we're in this position. Now Q is going to continue making this series of very good doubles. He knows I outspeed, and he knows I'm going to be going for knockoff, and he's going to go into his Hitmontop, which is going to take the rocks damage. It's also going to get the Intimidate off as I go for knockoff, and it does like a little chunk, which is fine. I get rid of his leftovers.
Okay.
But unfortunately, now he is in a position where he can very freely go for spin if he so chooses. And I kind of have to, again, be reactive from there. I could try and go into my my Sinistra, but it's going to get poisoned from the toxic spikes. Ideally, I want to try and spin them away before I go into it, because it's looking like one of my only endgame propositions that I've got left. There's enough health to do some damage when he eventually brings in that Terapagos. Terapagos hasn't come in yet. He's had every opportunity to do so, but he hasn't gone for it.
You can synchronize the poison onto
it.
it.
As I go into Mew here, I'm going to take the poison, which is fine. He is going to go for that rapid spin.
Oh, it doesn't work like that. Never mind.
He's let Tentacruel go down after getting his hazards up. And now he's shown rapid spin on that Hitmontop, and that now has me worrying. He's refused to go into his Terapagos, even until now. Which kind of makes me think, he's got a spinner, he's got a hazard setter, what the hell is that Terapagos doing? I have to go for Earthquake here, and that is not going to take out the Hitmontop, unfortunately. Now, he is going to be able to go for the triple Axle. Thankfully, he only hits twice, which is good for me, I guess. And now his Hitmontop's at very low health, and it looks very much like he's happy to let this thing go down. It appears it's done what he wanted it to do. Mew is now at under half health. I'm kind of forced into a position where I sort of have to go for Earthquake here. He could try and preserve this and go into Meowscarada, but my team is very weakened, and realistically, it's not looking great. So as you can see, he's going to go for Mach Punch just to get some more chip damage onto my Mew. Gets a crit. Whether that matters is very debatable.
That was scripted.
It's not doing a huge amount to me.
That was scripted.
He's going to go down to the Earthquake, so Mew chalks up a KO for the season. First one for it, but Mew is at a very revengeable range of health for that very pesky Meowscarada, if that's what he so chooses to go into right now. So, in comes the Comfey, the other member of his team that hasn't seen the field yet. This is problematic for me, because it can set up all over my face, but immediate reaction, Toxic Hit.
Yep.
Get a Toxic onto this guy as quickly as possible. I am going to outspeed, which means that he is setting up, essentially. I get the Toxic off, and as you can see, he is just going to go for the Calm Mind.
Haze the shit out of it.
So he's at +1/+1, which is, again, not ideal for me. I am going to get some leftovers back, but with that poison damage is racking up right now, I pretty much have to try and click Haze to make sure I get rid of those boosts, and basically hope with my decent HP investment, even at the low range that I'm at, that I can live a hit. Realistically, not a great chance of that happening. As you can see, he's going to go for the Draining Kiss. And now he's going to take out my Mew. He gets back to full health. Obviously, Toxic's going to be chipping him down, but Mew is now down. Thankfully, this Comfey is on a timer at the very least. So it just becomes a case of, can I live through the onslaught that is Comfey? So here, I'm going to go into my Fortress. This is essentially do or die for Fortress spinning, which, as you can see, is going to be the move that I click. And basically what I have to do is hope and pray that he is not Terra Water. If he is Terra Fairy or Terra Steel, then even if he's got Terra Blast, I should live the hit at +1 because of my natural resistance. And I'll be able to get that spin off, and that'll be really good for my Sinistra. So as you can see, he is going to Terra, and it is Terra Water. It's the one thing I didn't want to see.
Interesting.
And the fact that he's gone to Terra Water now
the 6 months.
means that he's going to go for Terra.
I assumed I missed the stream. No, we're still live. We got one more match after this to watch.
Unfortunately, Fortress goes down, and what that means is those toxic spikes are there to stay, and my Sinistra, when it comes in, is going to
Can
get
AV Raikou live this?
And unfortunately, that is my only option. I have to go into Sinistra.
Oh no,
here.
gotta go
I
into
have to take the
Sinistra.
poison. I have very good natural special defense. I am max HP, and even at +1, Machigotcha should be doing a very good amount to this guy.
Okay.
So basically, I just have to hope that I do enough damage to the point where Toxic will rack up and take him out before he can do too much more damage to my team. I need to get out of this exchange with Sinistra having taken as little damage as possible, essentially, to give me the best chance in this match. Now, perhaps expecting me to try and set up alongside him, Q is going to go for another Calm Mind, puts him at +2/+2, but I am not taking any chances.
Yeah, Machigotcha is going to be great.
In my special attack. I'm going to go for the Machigotcha, and that's going to do a good amount of damage.
Especially with that Toxic.
To the point where, very crucially, Toxic is going to take out the Comfey. So
Let's
I've
go.
done what I needed to do here. I've got out of this exchange with my Sinistra at as much HP as it can possibly be. Mew gets a second kill due to the Toxic, and now we are in with Sinistra, and I basically just have to hope that Sinistra can bring it home from here with support from my priority and my fast Raikou. So, in comes the Cat. Now, I have a plan to deal with this guy. What I'm planning on doing, he's going for knockoff, I know this. But I have a Cold Berry, and my plan here is just immediately kick Strength Sap.
Absolutely.
That'll take his attack down, and then his knockoff will be doing as little as it can possibly do, and I can maybe try and set up with Calm Mind, and then Machigotcha my way to victory, maybe. I can even use my Terra Fairy if I need to at that point. So this is going to be my best play. I have to go for Strength Sap immediately. As you can see, the knockoff is going to come in. Now I have base 106 defense, which means I take that fairly handily. Cold Berry pops, I'm going to go for Strength Sap, and I'm going to get a nice amount of health back, but he has the Clear Amulet. He had a second method in mind of healing with my Sinistra.
Okay.
So, I don't lower his attack, which is unfortunate. Now, what I really ought to have done here was gone Terra. I was saving my Terra for Zangoose for an endgame, like, big sweep action going on. I shouldn't have done it. That was a mistake. I should have gone for Terra right here, right now. Because he's going for knockoff again. He kind of has to. As you'll see, that's what he's going to do. I do live, because I'm naturally bulking out of an item. I go for Machigotcha, and as you'll see, that is not going to kill him. He lives with a smidgen. I get some health back. But Machigotcha does 3 things. I'll get the burn. That is huge. That is very crucial.
Yes.
Without that, he doesn't go down. He takes me out next turn. I have to go into Zangoose, take more poison damage. It's a whole thing. As it is,
the cat goes down to the burn. I get a kill with my Sinister, and that's lovely. Sinister is now in, and I might be able to clutch out with it. As you'll see, he's going to go into his Goldengo, and now once again I have to make a decision. It's very important to note, even now, even at this moment, he still refuses to go into the Terrapagos. That means he's got a plan for it, very end game. So now I have to make the decision which of my 3 Mons is going to be the one to best take on that Terrapagos, noting that I don't have Hazard up anymore, and he was probably Boots anyway to maintain his ability, Terra Shield. So I have to decide what is going to be the best option for me to go for here. Do I stay in and try and outspeed and, go and get a free switch into something? That's what I choose to do. I choose to stay in. He's going to be able to take me out with Shadow Ball. Now I could have gone into Zangoose, but the fact that he still has Make It Rain means he could very easily have gone for that instead. So now I have Zangoose left, and I have Raikou left. And I choose to go into Raikou here.
Yeah.
It will absolutely outpace the Goldengo and take it out, and then it becomes a 2v1 situation. So I'm going to click Thunderbolt. That will take out the Goldengo all day, every day. He's absolutely not switching. He has no reason to switch at this point, because he has set himself up for an endgame Terrapagos.
I'm so nervous.
I go for Thunderbolt.
I'm so nervous what this is
That is going to
Terrapagos
take out Goldengo, and now it becomes a 2v1. But here's the situation. Raikou, as you can see, takes poison damage. I go down to poison next turn, and he has this Terrapagos left. Ostensibly, what has to happen here, there's no point me going for Aura Sphere, because of his Terra Shield ability, it won't be very effective. What I have to do here is go for Thunderbolt, and realistically, I have to get the Paralysis to give me the best chance with Zangoose 1v1.
Yes, you do.
Because I'm not going to do a massive amount of damage first turn. That's, that's just a thing that I have to deal with. Maybe things would be different if I'd have gone Terra Fairy with the Sinister, but, ifs and buts at this point. It's just going to come down to the end game and whether I can get myself out of this with Zangoose.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
I'm going to go for Thunderbolt. As you'll see, the Terra Shell is going to come in and stop that from being very effective. It's still going to do a little chunk of damage. I don't get the paralysis, and this is where I learn that this thing gets rock polish, and now it becomes oh so achingly clear why he never went into it until now. I go down to the Toxic, and yeah, this thing is naturally very bulky, and it's got normal type coverage out of Wazoo. So I have 1 turn here. He is going to outspeed me because of that rock polish. Essentially, I have to, I have to go for Terra, I have to go for Quick Attack, and essentially hope that I can score a Mega Crit.
Yep.
It's going to be difficult.
You need a Mega Crit. You need it.
So, gonna reveal my Terra Normal. Zangoose is powerful, but is it powerful enough with the Terra and no Sword Stance boost to effectively take out this Terrapagos? We're about to find out, ladies and gents. Here we go. Zangoose comes in. Gonna get a big boost to the Quick Attack. Is it gonna be enough? Not even close. It needs to be just above half. He's gonna go for Flamethrower, which is the correct play on his part, because I could have gone like Terra Ghost to get around his normal type stab coverage. But Zangoose, unfortunately, is gonna go down, and that is gonna be the game.
Today I found out Terrapagos.
Unfortunate loss.
Gets rock polish as well.
Loss week 1.
Oh, I love his.
Which is better than last time.
I love his trainer card.
Last time in Bolt and Flare, we sorry, I paused to set that. Last time in Bolt and Flare, we did not have.
How many close matches were there this week? I feel like we've seen a few of them just like come down to the fucking wire here. I feel like we've seen a few of them just come down to the absolute wire here. Wow. So it feels like Necrozma being a win con you can hold. It's facts. That's absolutely facts. So we saw the Q matchup, we saw the Darya matchup, we saw Killwas, we saw. Okay.
Hello,
Ellie's turn.
Welcome to week 1 of the Pokémon
Ellie's
Premier
turn.
League. This week we are facing
Pause.
none other than my fiance himself.
Pause.
What a week 1 matchup.
YouTube, do you want to pause?
As you can see, this is going to be a post-commentated battle, and spoiler alert, so.
Thank you. All right. Like the video. Share it out. Go subscribe to Ellie. Is it because I have ad block on right now? Is that why YouTube's doing this? Probably. All right. That's exactly why it's doing it. Auto, yeah, my auto quality 144p. No, thank you. Playback speed. Okay. All right. Last match of the night.
Is my week 2.
Let's bring it home. What's up, Shiny Blastoise?
On my computer, I deleted.
All right.
Hello everybody and welcome to week 1 of the Pokemon Premier League. This week we are facing Jack, none other than my fiance himself. What a week 1 matchup. As you can see, this is going to be a post-commentated battle, and spoiler alert, so is my week 2, because whilst I was trying to make space on my computer, I deleted all of my audio files in Audacity. So everyone laugh at me in the comments and call me a dumb bitch, because that is what I am.
I won't call you a dumb bitch, but I'll laugh at you in the comments.
Shall we? He has the Iron Bundle, the Blaziken, the Necrozma, Hydrapple, the Terra Rhyperior, and a Granbull, whilst I am rocking the Landorus, the Iron Hands, the Dragapult, the Lycanroc, the Heatran, and the Terra Araquanid. My thought process going into this game was break with Landorus and finish the job with Scarf Dragapult. Just Shadow Ball my way to victory. Scarf Pult looks really strong in the endgame here, as long as we get chipped on Blaziken and the Necrozma. But other than
laughing
that,
at you in the comments per your request.
My game plan really is kind of get Pult into a position to win in the endgame. Going into this game, I want to Terrastallize with my Araquanid straight away, so I'm not weak to Freeze Dry on Bundle.
Quick, someone cancel me. Someone cancels me for being a web bully.
Okay. The close combat from the Blaziken, and I can also switch into Hydrapple more reliably.
I'm sorry,
So
I want to hear that. I want to hear that
I'm
team.
rocking the Landorus Therian, the Iron Hands, the Dragapult, the Lycanroc, the Heatran, and the Terra Araquanid. My thought process going into this game was break with Landorus Therian and
Okay,
finish.
let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay. Adrenaline Orb Lando, Leftovers Iron Hands, Scarf Dragapult, Sash, Lycanroc, Choppleberry, Heatran, Helmet Araquanid. Okay, I like that. I like that team. I'm assuming the Adrenaline Orb for the Intimidate on Gramble. This is a gross combo to have to face, by the way. Sincerely, the guy that's prepping for it right now. Nasty Plot Lando T? Fuck yes. I'm with it. Okay.
The job with Scarf Dragapult. Just Shadow Ball my way to victory. Scarf Bolt looks really strong in the endgame here, as long as we get chip on Blaziken and the Necrozma, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. So that's my game plan, really, is kind of get Bolt into a position to win in the endgame. Going into this game, I want to Terrestrialize with my Araquanid straight away, so I'm not weak to Freeze Dry on Bundle. I also resist the close combat from the Blaziken, and I can also switch into Hydrapple more reliably. So that is my plan going into it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to lead with our Terra Fairy Araquanid, as he leads with his own Grand Ball. That's not the worst lead in the world. I can fairly safely Terra on this, as he's actually going to opt to withdraw. So we do get a free Terra turn 1, which is lovely. He does opt to go out into the Hydrapple as a response to this. I guess he's fearing Terra Water Banded Liquidation, which is a fair assumption to make. But no.
I mean,
so
yeah, that's
he's gonna
monstrous.
See that we have Terra Fairy straight away. And Araquanid now has a nice hat, so we can all look at that and enjoy it. I'm going to go for this Liquidation.
The first time that I saw Araquanid Terrestrialize, I was like, I thought the hat would be on top of the bubble.
Here, and it's going to do the square sum of 0. That does nothing. Here I'm debating, you know, I feel like Heatran is a pretty safe switch early on. If he goes for Earth Power, he goes for Earth Power. But I feel like I can pretty sensibly get up my rocks here in front of this Hydrapple. Unfortunately for me, Jack is a much better player than I am, and he goes into Iron Bundle, so he just makes a fantastic double on his part. And I start panicking, because he is in complete control of this early game. But it is what it is. We're going to swap out our Heatran that wants to take a Hydro Pump, and we go into our Araquanid, our designated check for this bundle, and he flip turns. So, you know, whilst we're kind of in the draft right now of switching and doing whatever, but we get some nice chip on him with flip turn, with the Rocky Helmet, and he now goes into his Rhyperior. This is incredibly
Brother.
I debate what to go
Tell
into
Dan
here,
to come
and my
back.
thought process was, well, he's going to be
Dan
Terra
doesn't
Fairy
listen to
in this
me.
matchup because it deals with Polt. Polt is a big threat to his team. You know, it works with the matchup. I can just go into Heatran and threaten him out. Also, my thought process was, if he clicks Earthquake here, then at least I am going to die, and I'm immediately going to be able to revenge him with something. But unfortunately, he is Terra Water. Not only is he Terra Water, he Swords Dances, and now I have a Heatran that's in front of it that can't touch it. So this early game has just been horrific for me. I'm not going to be able to get up my Stealth Rocks here. I do contemplate going for a Lava to get a burn, but
I should not watch a match against Jack as I'm building for him.
To go for Earth Power and get some damage on this thing. This way I can come in and revenge it with Grass Knot Landorus Therian. So down goes my Heatran, and just
after +2 Rhyperior, you just go for it.
Time. And instead of going out into Landorus Therian, because I'm a big dum-dum, I go into my Lycanroc. I thought, you know, I'm focus/counter. We've got the tech. We're gonna bring the tech. And then upon bringing the tech in, I think to myself, oh shit, Jack is the most loaded dice enjoyer I've ever met. So I'm actually, instead of clicking counter, I'm really thinking about it though. Instead of clicking counter, like any normal person would click, I click close combat. And I thought, well, if this is max HP Rhyperior, then there's a good chance that this adamant close combat is going to 2-hit KO it. So I'm going to do that with the hopes that, you know, that will happen. So not only does that not 2-hit KO, he's also Citrus Berry, which is...
Jack is the most loaded dice. What was that line?
Down goes my Heatran. And,
what was that line?
Just a horrific couple of turns at the beginning of this game. Jack's just been in control this entire time. And instead of going out into Landorus Therian, because
I need that line on a shirt.
I go into my Lycanroc. I thought, you know, I'm focus/counter. We've got the tech. We're gonna bring the tech. And then upon bringing the tech in, I think to myself, oh shit, Jack is the most loaded dice enjoyer I've ever met.
The most loaded dice enjoyer.
I'm really thinking about it though. Instead of clicking counter, like any normal person would click, I click close combat.
I mean, it's a fire. It's a fire item.
Then there's a good chance that this adamant close combat is going to 2-hit KO it. So I'm gonna do that with the hopes that, you know, that will happen. So not only does that not 2-hit KO, he's also Citrus Berry, which is horrific because that tells me he's not loaded dice Rock Blast, so I should have just clicked counter. But instead, I'm a big dum-dum, and I doubt myself in my prep, and I click close combat. I make the wrong move again. So not a good start at all. I stay in and click close combat again because I don't have a switch into a +3 Rhyperior. It doesn't exist. I don't have one. But miraculously, for some reason, he switches out. He goes into his Necrozma, and I am incredibly confused at this point.
You're fearing like the Endeavor, maybe? Like Focus Sash Endeavor?
Now this Necrozma's in, we get to see what kind of set it is, and he gets up his rocks. Which is
okay,
really
Acceleroc's doing some shit.
Now,
or Acceleroc's doing some shit.
Lycanroc's
doing some
shit. Is going to be able to live a Flare Blitz up to rocks if he's Adamant Life Orb, which is a big sad. He goes for Protect to get some leftovers recovery back, which is smart. So this Necrozma are already putting in some work. And he's going to swap out into his Hydrapple here as we go for another Stone Edge. But getting damage on this Necrozma was nice.
And this thing has Regenerator too. Ooh, big damage.
So that's nice. Hydrapple is then going to take a big chunk of damage from Close Combat being the most amount of damage output I can have on this Lycanroc. If I was Endeavor, that would have been fire.
Big Frank, the best Necrozma nickname ever, right?
Earth Power, and I finally get some offensive pressure back on. But instead, I go into Iron Hands, because for some reason, instead of actually thinking about what I go into, I'm just like, fuck it, we're going to go to Iron Hands. We're going to kill... Nope. We're not going to kill something. We're going to Drain Punch on the Regenerator Pokemon as he goes out into Necrozma, which was probably specifically brought for Iron Hands. So, again, just making all the wrong reads this game. I just complete shambles, but it's okay, because we can still win with Scarf Pult. We just need to position ourselves where Scarf Pult can win. So we go into Araquanid here, because I don't want to get Thunderwaved. I think he may have Thunderwave for the Pult. I was really considering going into it like to make the offensive switch, because I just need to do that at this point. I need to make an offensive play. But instead I opt to go into my Araquanid, which is the most passive Araquanid I think I've ever brought in my entire career. As you can see, it's Rest Talk with Mirror Coat. And instead of going for Mirror Coat here, I opt for Rest, because I'm like, well, if I'm at full HP, I can deal with Bundle, right? Wrong. Bad move, Ellie. You should have clicked Mirror Coat here and just killed the Necrozma and then let something come in and kill you, and then you can get offensive control back. But instead of that, I click Rest. And now he gets to go into his fucking Hydrapple and regenerate more health. So this entire game it's not gone well for your girl. It hasn't. She's made all the wrong reads, she's made all the wrong plays, and at this point, I think she's pretty flustered. We get the liquidation off the Sleep Talk, which is nice, but it doesn't matter because this is a Hydrapple that quad resists the liquidation and just doesn't care about it. And at this point, I'm like, fuck it. He's not clicking Draco. He's not. I'm just going to have to go into my Pult here because I need some offensive momentum. And he withdraws. I'm like, that's a big win. We take those. And he goes out into his Golden Nuggets, his Rhyperior. His Grand Ball is still alive at full HP, and I'm like, well, I can't drop a Draco here, but at the same time, Shadow Ball doesn't kill it. So I'm really debating between Shadow Ball and Draco here, but I'm like, Rhyperior is the biggest threat to my team over a fucking Grand Ball, so I click Draco as he goes into the Grand Ball.
Where do you stand,
so
big
once again, Jack has read me like an absolute fucking book. My jimmies are ridiculously rustled at this point. I would argue that my feathers are just, they've fallen off. They're not ruffled.
My jimmies are ridiculously rustled.
I'm a complete plucked bird at this point, because fuck me, I have got everything wrong this game. So back we go into our Araquanid as he goes to the play rough, and just to add insult to injury, he crits me. So we can't take another one now, I don't think. But you know what, fuck it, whatever. Everything's gone wrong this game. I'm just going to stay and talk at this point, because Araquanid is fucking useless. Terrible set, I should never have brought it. He goes into his Rhyperior because he's a smart player, and he's going to take this opportunity to, you know, set up a Sword Stance or whatever. So Araquanid's in, we're going to get Sleep Talk, and we're going to hit Liquidation. So you know what, Araquanid, fair play. You know what, I brought a dogshit set, but you hit Liquidation every time, so I'm proud of you for that, buddy. Proud of you for that. We're gonna go out into our Dragon Pot here, because I'm like, well, I can take a Stone Edge, I can take an Earthquake, and I can kill this at this point. And if his Assault Vest, and if his Grand Ball isn't Assault Vest, we should be able to 2-hit KO it. So I feel fairly confident going into Pult there, and just, you know, I'm just gonna start clicking things. I'm gonna start, you know, hitting buttons. So we go for the Shadow Ball as he reveals that he is very much Assault Vest on Grand Ball.
Oh, that is very much
at this point, I've just got full-on depression. Like, everything has gone wrong this game. He's brought incredible prep. I've played like a complete fucking lunatic and idiot. And at this point, I'm embarrassed. I start pissing myself. I start crying. I'm sobbing. I'm literally reduced to a blob on the floor. Honestly, it's a good thing that my audio got deleted. Because at this point, I just start sobbing because I'm like, well, I lose this game.
Oh no.
I don't think there's any way I can come back from this. So instead of going out into Landorus Syrian, I'm like, well, fuck it. I can just go into Iron Hands. Maybe I can set up a substitute, and he misses a play rough. This is my opportunity to, you know, start doing things with Iron Hands. So I'm going to go for the substitute and just pray he misses a play rough. But Jack, being the smart player he is, he doesn't go for play rough, he goes for Earthquake. And I've just lost 25% of my Iron Hands health for nothing. So not only am I now in range of a Specs Hydro Pump, I'm not capable of being behind a substitute. So, you know, that's just not good for me. I click Wild Charge here because I'm like, I'm fucking sick of this Gramble. This Gramble needs to die. And that he does. Gramble dies. We get a kill.
Yes, let's go. Get the Gramble out of here.
Love that for us. Unfortunately, now he gets to go into Necrozma and just fucking murder my Iron Hands. But Iron Hands is too valuable, so instead I opt to go out into my Araquanid, sack it, because Araquanid... why did I bring this set? This set was awful. What a terrible, terrible piece of prep from me.
I like this set. I just think it got walled by water Rhyperior.
We don't bring fucking Sleep Talk Miracle next week. It's fine. So we go to Landorus here because I'm like, I'm pretty sure an Earth Power kills. But instead of going for Earth Power, I go for Nasty Plot, and he makes the offensive switch into Modernal. And at this point, I'm crying my eyes out. Like, there is snot pouring out of my nose. Because this entire game has just been an incredibly embarrassing performance. And commentating over this is honestly a little embarrassing. I'm annoyed at myself watching this game back. During editing, there were times where I had to pause it and was like, you know, Ellie, what are you doing? Just honestly, what are you doing? So my Landorus gets fucking obliterated. It just didn't stand a chance, did it? Just absolutely just fell over. And we're going to go for a Wild Charge because if he has any kind of bulk investment, this Drain Punch wasn't about to kill. So to bring the differential down, I go for Wild Charge. I kill the Bundle, and we get a crit. Crit didn't matter, but you know, I guess that's nice. I guess. We're going to take ourselves down to the red with recoil. Maybe if we got a crit on the Drain Punch, we'd be in a better position.
I do love the post comms, by the way.
He reveals that he was Air Balloon on Blaziken anyway, so it didn't matter if I was +2 with Landorus because I couldn't have killed it. Yeah, that's going to seal the game. He's going to take me out of Flare-Blitz, and we are going to go with a 4-0 loss to start week 1 of the Pokemon Premier League. So overall, just honestly, shocking performance. To say I was embarrassed is an understatement. That was just an awful game from me. And thankfully, it's
What are both of your trainer cards? I love both of them so much. I love both of them so much. Oh my god. All right. Was that everybody's? That was everybody's. I've seen mine. I've seen mine. If you haven't seen mine, go watch mine. Or Eddie's. Go watch Eddie's, actually, instead of mine. Wow. All right. Good watch party. Good watch party. Loved this. Loved the games. I actually really enjoyed doing a watch party. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it, if I'm being quite honest. Start getting the trainer card drip. Hey, listen, my trainer card is me doing the peace sign in front of gouging fire, okay? It was plotted, it was planned and purposefully plotted for me to do that so I could draft it round 1 in SPL. And then, you know, do things with it, I suppose. But I'm going to wrap things up. It has been a very, very fun time. I can definitely feel a little fatigued after not streaming regularly for so long. So doing it for 3.5 hours definitely has me feeling a little fatigued. So we're going to slowly creep back into it. This Thursday is the SPL watch party. I do likely have to cut that one short because I have a match scheduled that Thursday evening. So I will not be able to, I'll probably have to double dip and maybe do it on the weekend or wrap up those games another time or just call where it is. But I appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the new folks. I appreciate the remembers. New members, appreciate the super chat from Thriller. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, Thursday, be live, SPL watch party. So look forward to that. Be great, do great, kiss your loved ones, eat your vegetables, eat your loved ones, kiss your vegetables. I will catch you guys on Thursday. Have a good night, everybody.